Alrighty. We are now back with more Pathfinder. Last time we went about a haunted mansion, Sabra almost died, a bunch of fun stuff was had, and now we're off to do new things, fun things. So give me a moment to get hopped into the chat with the boys, and we'll get ourselves started.
On track!
I'm joking. Jesus Christ,
gonna-
you don't know my sarcasm?
I'm
gonna
back.
destroy Ra!
Welcome.
I love how I come back to unrelated yelling.
Yes, you do.
That's
Yeah.
our brand.
It's also technically related because it's involving Pathfinder.
I hear raw. I know that's not Pathfinder.
I thought you were gonna say you hear Rook takes beef or sheep takes Rook or
Knight
Beef.
takes rook.
Knight takes rook, sheep takes sheep,
Sheep.
sheep.
Sheep to e5. All right.
And he just breaks himself.
is he okay? I don't know. He's kind of just been sitting there.
He's just been standing
Dogger.
there, not moving for the last 40
Anyway,
seconds.
one of y'all do the recap.
Not me.
Not me.
The fuck was
Yeah.
that?
Someone taking a sip.
A sip to
That's all my
solidify.
mouth,
I'm not doing it.
mine.
Not my job.
Mistiv.
I don't even
Right.
think he's. I don't even think he's here yet. Right now.
He's the only one that hasn't said shit.
Okay, fine. I can do the
Romaine is
recap.
hot.
I can do the recap for y'all.
Okay.
So last time, the party ventured towards the Foxglove Manor, or as it's been lovingly given by the rest of town as the Misgivings. Sorry, I'm having to deal with the freaking dog.
He's okay.
And venturing in the party was trying to was looking to discover the purpose of the Misgivings towards everything else, and especially Oz's little pen pal.
He sucks.
And going through it, the party has encountered harrowing haunt after haunt, one of which nearly taking the life of Saburo, one nearly infecting Tatsuya with ghoul fever, and another nearly causing Oz to take her own life.
That's normal. We don't worry about that.
Now shut up, you.
Wow, dude.
Legitimately mentioned that that's part of Oz's character.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you the right to interrupt the recap. That's just rude.
Oh, you're right. That's right. Oh god, that's my fault.
Party
Yeah.
foul.
This isn't volleyball.
It isn't a party.
This is a party, you dumbass.
Where's the food? Where's the booze?
In the tavern, where you all are
It's
at.
bring your own.
I thought you were gonna say boobs.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to clean off my desk, so I'm muted for the moment
No, that's fine.
because I'm trying to shake my keyboard. So I'm still here.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And eventually the party reaches the attic after and discovering a revenant in the attic. One being the late Aisha Foxglove. And as she was set free from her own trance after Marcy stepped in front of a mirror, she immediately let out a blood-curdling scream and made her way to the basement, destroying anything in her path. And by anything, I mean anything. If you played Resident Evil 2, And you know how Mr. X likes to bust through walls? Just picture that.
Oh yeah.
Shut the fuck up. And as the party goes further down into the basement, they find a cave system, and eventually reach the Skin Saw Man, a ghast that once was Aldern Foxglove. With the assistance of the Revenant Aisha, taking down the ghast was hardly an effort. Was hardly a task. But then, thankfully, Tatsuya managed to discover bones rattling and discovered that there was a soul cage hidden in the wall. As one of the ancestors of the Foxglove family had wanted to become a lich.
Spooky shit.
Yeah, and Marcy managed to diffuse it to the best of her ability. And battered and bruised and whatever else happened, the party hiked back to town, and for the past 3 days, and for the continuation of that night, it has been raining. It has been raining hard and nonstop, and the rain does not look like it's going to let up anytime soon. But from a written note left from a certain Zanisha, the party must now venture to the city of Magnamar to the north to continue to unravel the entire the new found mystery behind the Skin Saw cult, and not just the murders. But thankfully, the town of Sandpoint is safe for now. And the party has 2 days to gather themselves to make this journey.
I say, before we do that, let's offload all of the stuff that we aren't going to be using, grab the gold from it, split that, and then we do what we need to do.
That is probably a good idea.
I'm trying to find the list of stuff. It's going to be above the level up stuff. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I remember taking the Ring of Protection, the Cameo, the War Razor. Someone took the Pearl Ring, Noble's Outfit, Hat in Disguise. Not sure how everything else was distributed, though.
I specifically took the Pearl Ring and the Hat of Disguise. I also...
And the Noble's Outfit.
Yeah.
I think when we decided, no one claimed the Ring of Jumping.
I did.
Oh, you did, okay. The +1 leather armor was deemed useless to the party.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The
The Stalker's Mask, we thought we'd just offload because we're not exactly, you know, the most comfortable with its creation.
Yeah.
It's made of human faces!
Thank you!
We'll be able to find someone twisted enough to intend to buy that.
Let's see. The adamantine law. Okay, go on.
The general store will take any goods that you do so wish, but the only thing is that he'll sell it at a much higher markdown, because he probably won't be able to sell it. He'll be sending it all to be destroyed.
Yeah. So
The thing is, the adamantine longsword. I remember none of us being interested in getting it, and that being our biggest value item. I know we were definitely selling that.
Yeah.
So on the definitely sell list was the leather armor and the adamantine longsword.
Yeah, we can probably go see if the other town has a place that would buy it for a better price.
No,
The
because
mask.
the mask definitely. That definitely has to go to like an oddity store or something.
Yeah.
And also, if you wish to buy things from the apothecary, I do have a list set up for it.
Yeah, I'm just
Well,
writing
we
down
gotta
some.
sell first.
Yeah, I'm putting down the things that are very specific that I am 90% sure are completely worthless or more worth as actual money compared to
Yeah, like
being on my person.
this is actually a good time to go through your inventories, guys, and see what you're just not having about.
I mean, this is also probably a point that we should reallocate some stuff because. Go on, Dark.
Ari,
No, you first.
the link that you put down in your server is incorrect.
Oh, yeah, because Twitter doesn't count exclamation points, but Discord does because.
Yep.
Like,
Somebody let you know.
out of everything, I haven't looted much, so I don't have anything in my inventory to offload.
I do.
Oh shit! Wait, DJ. Wait. So yeah, do I just? All right. I think I should. Yeah. No. I think DJ helped me figure out how to do the fucking ring of protection. Yeah. No, that makes sense. All right. No. That. Okay. Cool.
Okay,
So
so
that
those are the
means-
things that
Yeah.
that I'm pretty sure I'm willing to offload from Saburo that are probably actually worth something. Like, I actually don't know that Goblin Key Ring is even worth anything, but I also am probably
Which
going
ring?
the Goblin's Key Ring. I've been holding on to that
Yeah,
for a while. Scrap
To
metal?
be honest, it's honestly not. You could probably sell it for like a silver for scrap metal for scrap metal.
That's what I was thinking, at least.
It is still keys.
But besides that, yeah, let's see here. Oh yeah, I still have that Morning Star on me, I think.
Yeah, you
No,
do.
you get. Didn't you give that to me?
Is it in your inventory?
Yeah.
Okay, then no, I don't have that. I'm just gonna clear that from my inventory. Because I do not have that.
So regarding my stuff, is any of it worth holding on to? The gold, the platinum, or any of that?
That does.
Or stuff?
Yeah. No, I think that does just exclusively for selling in Pathfinder.
Let's see here. You have silver dust and gold dust on you. Like, I don't actually know what that's specifically for. The rest of it seems to be your normal stuff.
That's just selling. It's also used. It can also be used in spellcrafting or alchemy, but it's mostly just money. You've had that for a while. I thought you got rid of it. No, yeah, that's from a long time ago when we cleared out inventory and sold stuff.
Are you
Alright.
guys not keeping your inventories up to date on the Roll20?
I use the specific sheet because I can see it better.
Fair enough.
So so on my Roll20, my inventory is basically not kept up to date except for my money. I do keep my money up to date.
So, Doc, you can just get rid of the gold and silver dust because that was already dealt with in a previous session.
All right. Other than that,
The other thing was,
go on.
first off, what about the platinums? Well, first off of that, I guess.
Platinum is
Platinum
currency.
is currency.
Okay, second, remember I had at pretty to the very end of the last session, Marcy was probably gonna go check on Charlotte.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll probably deal with that. Right now, we're dealing with shop.
We're getting our selling stuff done.
Yeah.
And reallocating any.
Did you say you're shitting or selling stuff?
And reallocating anything in our inventories that you feel might be better for someone else.
You have I remember getting mentioned that you had gemstones, Ari. Do you have any of them that you're willing to sell, or are you
No,
just...
this is something I've established, that when it comes to... It doesn't make as much sense in character, but out of character, whenever gemstones have come up, I let Tatsuya take them, because he actually has a use for them. Saburo would just pocket them.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. I thought the only use for gemstones was selling, much like in D&D.
No. They are used as components for things like wands and other enchanting items.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Tatsuya, I've been letting Tatsuya have them, even though it doesn't make any sense in character. Simply because, as a player, he has more use for them than me just grabbing them and selling them. Or even just hoarding them.
The only reason I mention this is because I'm trying to make sure that we all have... Because we are going to a city next.
Yeah.
And city has much more well-stocked shops.
Is 13 platinum enough?
It
I mean,
could
that's
be enough for
130.
one item. That could be enough for one item. That's what I'm saying. Like,
fair.
Yeah, because it's 10 gold to the plat.
Like, magic items, like, the price of magic items, like, spikes.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, just as a refresher, because we haven't done it in a while. Conversion rate is 10 of smaller equals 1 of larger?
Yes, it's 10 to 1.
Yes.
Okay, then I actually have probably a lot more platinums worth on hand, simply because I have 1,500 gold on me.
Yes, but gold, like, in most settings, gold is easier to transact than platinum.
I know, I'm just saying that in terms of denominations, Saburo definitely has money.
Basically, to put simply, Ari, it's a lot easier to break a $50 bill, which in this case I'm representing as gold, than 100, which would be platinum.
No, I know. I'm just trying to remember in terms of the actual conversion values. Saburo has a decent amount of money.
Like, I'm not probably going to be buying a lot because I'm still trying to stockpile about 2.3k to build my revolver, which I am about halfway there.
I mean, to be fair, I'm probably not going to buy much on my end except for probably some more potions, because I'm down to only 1 potion of Cure Light Wounds.
We are going to need to buy potions in either this town or the next town.
Yeah, we're going to need... we're actually at the point where moderate potions might be better.
I'm just saying, in a general sense, I need something on hand.
How are we doing on rations, considering we're about to do a long travel?
You don't need to worry about rations.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna calculate that.
Yeah, because as it says in my pack that I have 5 days worth of rations.
Okay, because I as well. I need to double check that.
Yeah, it's not our Maids campaign where we actually actively are keeping track of rations.
Because just like Payload, Pathfinder is a game of memory. Like, remembering what you have and when you can use it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, my 800 kiwis.
It's only like 400.
Fucking kiwis!
It was 300-something kiwis that Ari went back and went like, wait, do you realize how many kiwis you just bought? What?
Yeah, because you bought an entire, like, rations worth. Like, you bought...
I bought what I referred to as a week's worth of kiwis, which I thought was an average 2 kiwis a day for 7 days.
But
I didn't think
the wires
Ari
got
brought
crossed.
it up. No, I didn't think until Ari brought it up later on that I was like, wait a second, yeah? You spent the ration amount on kiwis. What do you mean? You spent the ration amount on a week's worth of kiwis. Problem? Yes! Why? You bought a week's worth of kiwis. What? No, like an actual week's worth of stole kiwis.
and it was a mixture of green kiwis, gold kiwis, and
the birds.
I don't know how the bird happened, but it just happened.
But to get ourselves back on track with the shenanigans, I was gonna say, in terms of kind of more of a out-of-character shenanigan. Is it worth it for Saburo to have a wand of Shocking Grasp and a wand of Magic Missile on him?
Yes. Well, if you
Yes.
plan on using the magic missile, then yes. But shock and grasp, definitely.
Shocking Grasp, yes, because it's a touch skill and you're going to be in range anyway. Magic Missile would be a decent catch-all, guaranteed ranged option for you.
Alright, because I've been holding on to them for a while, and my Shocking Grasp is 2nd level, so it's not that bad.
The
Yeah.
thing is, I'm still disappointed that technically you can't use a wand in your offhand for 2-weapon fighting.
No, you can't.
But, you know.
Hey, give me the cost of half of it, and I can make you one.
Well, right now we don't need to make wands. We need to sell stuff and then probably buy at least curatives in town.
Yeah.
Do you
Everyone.
want to want a fireball?
No,
I'm fine on potions for now.
I think we need curatives more than we need murder.
I was gonna say, and you look over at Saburo, who's just wearing fancy stuff. What?
I have 2 back pocket uses of Pure Light Wounds this session.
Okay,
No,
so
wait, it was comprehend language that I have 2 back pocket
So-
uses, but alright.
so I guess if no one else has anything that they're willing to sell from the shenanigans that they're not gonna put in the chat, so DJ can round up the numbers.
Alright, so I'm going to add so that way DJ can look here. I think that's how you spell it. I like how I fucked up spelling longsword.
Okay, so the adamantine longsword will be worth 500 gold,
Okay.
which is half because adamantine's for weapon is typically 1,000. The +1 leather armor will be sold for 200. The goblin keyring can the shopkeep is willing to give you a silver for it because it's a large keyring, so the metal will be worth it. The haunted scarf is indeed worth 10 gold.
Last time you said 100.
Oh, did I say 100?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's 100. And the jade necklace, I would say, is worth 5 gold.
Alright, so in total, what we got? Oh, we also got some extra stuff.
And are all of you writing this down? Because I'm not doing anything.
Nope, I was trying to
nope.
do
Damn
something
it,
else.
guys. I'll get my calculator.
Alright, he may have to repeat himself, unfortunately, because I was
So-
trying to organize it in
500
order.
plus 200 plus 100, so that's 800 gold. No, wait, not 800 gold there, plus
A silver for
a
the
silver.
key ring.
Mhm.
Well,
How much did the jade was? Well,
We'll just say
Reaper!
She's
Uh,
one end.
Stop
Let
yelling.
me. I'm trying to actually put our math together for this. So
we haven't even gone through
Reaper?
everything yet.
He's doing the math. Don't worry.
He's just
Reaper.
doing the math so far.
Okay,
So
both of y'all.
805
Stand.
gold plus 1 silver. So all right, keep that silver in your head because I can't.
Or
Alright.
just
The
take
hi- the
silver
hide
out, I'll put
armor,
in my end.
Plus 5 gold for the jade necklace.
Okay, yeah, I added that. So we're at 805 with everything, not counting the hide armor, the ruined
Yep.
masterwork dog chopper, and such.
The hide armor. It will be worth 1 gold because it's not because it's not magical.
Okay.
Actually, no. Didn't I tell you guys it was magical?
I don't
No.
know.
You said nothing about it.
What about the leather armor?
No,
Oh,
the
dog armor.
Oh,
Dog
dog
armor
armor?
that we got in the goblin multi-level dungeon.
Dog hide armor. Isn't that for small creatures, though?
Yeah.
So none of us can use it. Put it on the dog.
We're gonna give.
And we?
Nah, we're not gonna give.
He
dog,
can wear armor, yeah.
We're not going to give the dog armor made from dog hide.
Why is the higher mammal now a fucking meme? I love it.
Yeah, Max can wear armor if I ever find armor made for dog. By the way, DJ, apparently I've had Barghast hide being used to make a Cloak of Resistance at some point.
Okay.
I just have a note in here that says 10 pounds of Barghast hide currently being used to make a Cloak of Resistance. I don't know what the heck happened to that. Is that still a thing? Do I have a Cloak of Resistance now?
I would say subtract 100 gold from subtract 75 gold from your inventory, and as well as subtract the Barghast hide, and you have a Cloak of Resistance +1.
Okay.
Cool.
So +1 from the dog hide armor, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
so that's worth 20 gold because it's dog hide. It's enchanted dog hide.
Okay, so we're at 826. Ruined Masterwork Dog Chopper?
Yep. He'll pay 5 silver for that because it is made for a small creature, but it will work as a average cleaver despite its rough design. It is somehow of higher quality. It won't break instantly.
Alright, so that's 6 silver you have to give up. Alright, and then we have what Mistiv's offering to the table, which was the Masterwork flute. Masterwork flute.
The Masterwork flute will be worth 100 gold.
Damn! Alright, the 6 daggers.
You'll be getting about 3 gold for them.
Each?
Collective.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I mean, a dagger's like, what, only a couple silver? So that makes sense.
yeah,
no,
true.
No, it's worth 4 gold, I believe.
Wait, so then why are we getting 3 gold for 6 daggers then?
Half price.
Okay, so 3 each. So 3 times 6 is 36.
18.
Is 18. Okay. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Yeah, 'cause 6 daggers that Mistiv is selling.
Yeah, and a dagger is 4 gold each.
Yeah.
So how are you getting 3 each for half
You
price?
said 3. You said they were 6
said
each.
3.
Then you said there were 3. So if they are 2 each times 6, that's plus 12. Okay.
The
We
short
have
sword.
one short sword. Yep.
The short sword is 6 gold.
Actually, is the short sword a light weapon?
I think it's
No. Is it a light weapon?
I will check, but also
Yeah.
if you're asking if it is, I would personally say just stick with the War Razor, considering it is a +1 War Razor.
Okay, but average damage die is 2. Yeah, fair enough. Average, if it was to get, it's because the War Razor is a D4, the short sword is a D6. I'd kind of like to stick with the higher possible than the higher average.
swords martial.
I just learned how to use martial weapons.
Okay.
And it is a light melee weapon, but you're only going up to D6 in damage.
It's better than a D4.
Well, I mean, if anything, you have a +1 to hit. You have a +1 to hit, to attack and damage with the War Razor.
How much do we get from the short sword? I just wanted the.
Just keep it then. Put it on your belt.
Dude, if you want it, then keep it. I'm just saying, like, okay, then keep it.
It is mine now. Which actually reminds me that I can probably sell my old rapier effort on here, so.
Add it to the list.
Give me a sec. I'm adding the gold from this first list, but adding...
You do also know that I am... Well, actually, no, you don't have proficiency with a rapier.
I've had a rapier for a while.
Wait, no, you do.
I was gonna say, wasn't that the point of Saburo
But I
teaching
am, but I am classifying, for the sake of 2-weapon fighting, I am making the call that, for the sake of 2-weapon fighting, a rapier is considered a light weapon, considering it is finessable.
Okay, then we'll just sell the short sword, if that's the case. I wasn't aware that you would change that much, but alright.
Who's on
we'll just sell the short sword.
Well, no, I made the call when I was doing Ares level up.
Okay, so how much do you sell for the short sword?
5 gold.
Also, you purposely didn't let me go in for Ari's level because you guys jumped to call 2 and said don't follow.
Well, is that you were okay? So first off, you were part of your own discussion. First off, and I was trying to do that with Ari. It's not that I didn't let you; it's that you were in your own conversation.
Anyway, how much for the short sword?
5.
There it is.
The silver holy symbol, I will say 50 gold.
Flail heavy.
The
The heavy
masterwork
flail.
dog slice it will give you 10 gold.
Yeah.
The heavy flail, which I believe is a two-handed weapon. Yes, it is. What the fuck is it? Oh no, it's a... Yeah. You'll get 7 gold.
Give me 1 second. So... Okay, and then give Mistiv the information on the scimitar sale. Because he's selling that himself, this isn't the party selling.
No, that was my starting weapon.
Yeah, well, you're selling that still. But don't add the gold from the scimitar, because Cobb is selling that from his equipment.
Eh.
So then you keep the gold from the
The
scimitar.
the scimitar would net you 7 gold.
Cool, it's 7 gold back from like the, what was it, like the 50 I bought it for?
15.
Should I keep the masterwork studded leather in my inventory since I'm wearing this king shirt, or
I mean, that's on you.
I'm asking everyone else?
I don't know, man.
Should I just sell off the masterwork studded leather?
If you don't plan on wearing it, I'd say.
Yeah, if we find like +1 studded leather, then maybe. But like, yeah, I'll just sell off the studded leather. So how much would masterwork studded leather net me?
Okay, so... Okay, so...
I'm trying to get this to an integer divisible by 5, so...
that would net you... 75?
75? Okay.
Because I'm giving you a half price, and studded leather is 25, it's 150 for masterworking armor. So, 1/2 of 175 is... okay, approximately half.
Okay. Well, either way.
That
if
should...
anyone...
That should be it, but I gotta hit the bathroom real quick.
Okay. If anyone wants to toss something in, because I'm looking at our gold counter right now, from this entire selling, we get 1,087 gold, plus 6 silver.
One of those is Saburo keeping because that's just like his 1 scrap.
Yeah, well, because I was going to divide this up. Yeah, you of course keep, you get 2 silver out of this pot, because we all get 1 silver from that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get this divisible by 5 or close to divisible by 5, so that way we don't have like a large discrepancy.
Alright, so after all that, everyone can add +1 silver to themselves, and that takes care of that, except for Saburo, who gets 2.
The gold right now would give us, if I was to divide 1,087 by 5, I would get 217.4 gold. So 217 and 4 silver to each of us, if you want to go that route.
So am I adding this under the Google Doc or somewhere else?
Character sheet.
Both, I'd probably venture. That way you have
Before
a
we
backup.
do anything, Dark, have you placed the 1 silver into your inventory?
I've not placed anything in my inventory.
Okay, so everyone placed the 1 silver in their inventory.
Done.
I like how Oz is essentially being the broker here.
I mean, Saburo was probably helping because he knows a thing or two about at least keeping track of your money.
Yes, the 2 people that most likely actually gone to a school that isn't a church school or a
Again, Marcy hasn't. Nah, never mind.
You are a cleric. You are a cleric. You had to have at least gone there initially for your learning. The equivalent of going to a Catholic school, Dark.
Can we not, please?
But we're talking actual in-game stuff, dude.
No,
Yes.
no, I know, but my point is,
That is your schooling.
What the hell do I?
How do you what?
What do I?
Character
Dark
sheet.
forwards,
Yeah, I
please.
get that. I get that. I know. I'm on the character sheet. I'm trying to find a note where to put.
It's
Click
either
additional
additional.
and look for something that says money. And go to the box under the letters SP and press the up arrow. Once.
SP.
But alright. Run back what the gold amount was?
So the gold amount, so dividing 1,087 by 5 would leave us with 217 gold and 4 silver each. Unless we want to round up the gold amount, or we want to round up the silver amount and give it to Sabro in the gold and silver amount, since he's usually the one that gets the extra. If it doesn't round up evenly.
Well, doesn't Dark have some things you need to want to sell as well?
We just went over it.
Yeah.
He just said he didn't
Okay.
have anything.
Yeah.
So anyway, as I was saying, so we can either add 217 gold and 4 silver to each of our inventories, or add 217 and I multiply 0.4 by 5 and we give that to Sabro because he's usually the one that gets the remainder of the cash that doesn't divide evenly.
I mean, that's up to you guys.
That's why I mentioned it to everyone. Do we want to keep up with the whole Sabro gets what doesn't divide evenly?
Let me just double check and see what I've got. Okay.
Yeah, because those of you that are watching the screen, you can see how much money I have.
How much do you have?
Today on Help, I'm a hoarder.
Dude,
It's just money.
it's just...
It was a joke. I'm sorry.
If it was like random items like Tatsuya's gems, sure. But this is money.
Get
Yeah,
off
mon-
my feet.
Hey, I have access to jewel crafting.
You have an entire bucket of gems. What are you gonna craft?
Not really. Not
Ones.
really. The ones that are worthless, I've already sold.
Yeah,
When are you crafting?
soon,
You're gonna craft?
trademark.
No, I said when, not what.
Soon, trademark.
Soon,
Not
yeah.
the trademark. Not the trademark.
But unless we have any argument against it, I guess we'll just assume that Saburo gets the leftover.
Alright, so let me get that real quick. So, everyone, on their sheets, add 217 to their gold amount. $18.73.
200. GP is gold, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Gold pieces.
Okay.
And Stabro, you get an even 2 extra gold.
Oh man, so I'm adding 219 to mine.
Yep.
Alright. Alright.
Okay.
There's a
I'm just
joke to
realizing-
be made here.
If it's 10 silver per gold piece, I might actually have the cash I need.
Yeah, you can convert it at any time.
Yeah.
And unless it's gold to platinum, we probably can't do that until we actually get to the city.
Yeah.
Damn, no, I'd be just close enough, because if I was to convert my silver, I would be 344 gold pieces. And
Do you want a small loan from Saburo?
no, the worst part is, if I was to round that up and add it all together, I'd have 2,217 gold, which is just off from my 2.3k needed to make the revolver and masterwork it. That angers me.
terrible day for rain.
Because, like, even if I add my platinum to it, because, like, yeah, it'd be like 150. Okay, no. If I just spend it all and convert my platinum in town to buy, since I'm buying materials essentially, I could make out with it. I could, if I did that, I would have 2,367. So I'd have 67 gold after building my revolver.
Please don't make out with it. That's just weird.
Which means I still then need to turn around and collect like 200 and something gold to masterwork my old pistol and then give it to Saburo.
Yeah, but that's kind of a separate issue by that point.
Yeah. Thank God we're not having to keep up with ammo, because
That would get pricey.
I would have to custom make my because I'm no longer using iron balls at that point. I'd be using like what was it brass chambers, which is I think a much more expensive ammo type to make.
Sounds like it, frankly. I like how every tabletop campaign is always going to have the one person just hoarding money for a while.
I mean,
Yo.
you're our bank.
I mean, most campaigns it's been
A bank we can never withdraw from.
Well, like in the fact that this campaign, it's Saburo, in Payload it was Dark and
Me?
yeah, kind of Friedrich. In Maids, without a doubt, it's frickin' Drag, but he's also into the stock market, and he just opened a traveling blacksmith shop.
Oh, okay, but
And he was hoarding his
OG
favor.
Okay,
I
in
don't-
OG Maids, who was it? Because I honestly kind of can't remember.
I'd like to mention that Dark's hoarding of money was funny because Spencer was always scrounging for cash.
I mean, at
the
least
point
Sonia
that she's-
offered.
No, to the point that she's still in massive debt.
Well, hence why Sonia offered, but then Spencer was kind of like, "Hey,
I'm good."
No. Let's be fully honest. The whole Spencer trying to warm up to your character was an actual thing in character, but there was also me trying to make a double check in case Dahlia wasn't going to be able to deliver.
Well, I mean, it was also, I think, the fact that what pissed Sonia off was how Spencer went about it, and in fact, and just saying, "Yeah, I'll just steal it." Otherwise,
Yeah, no, that's literally Spencer's like, I'm just gonna steal it anyway. I don't know how to deal with people. You're the first people that I've had to actually deal with that weren't trying to steal my cup noodles.
And then, then
Okay, I'm back.
there was Spencer getting pissed over Friedrich getting bank over his liquor company.
Wait, what's going on?
We were
We're
talking
discussing
about-
who's
money.
the hoarder.
So yeah, don't worry, DJ. I've already distributed the cash and everything. So,
Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to see you guys did that sometime in the afternoon, like early afternoon after you guys had dinner, or after you guys had breakfast.
Okay, yeah. He said early afternoon, I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
No, that was
But,
fine during short-circuiting.
Yeah. But, the rest of y'all, what are you going to be doing? Because, except for you, Saburo.
So, Dark, I know that you were about to do something real quick, but mine's just gonna be a quick thing. That way we can just get rid of Oz for the time being, so you can do your thing. Okay?
Okay, Snowy.
Alright.
DC.
Why do I
Give
need
me-
DC?
Give me a craft check. Give me a crafting check to see if you can lower the crafting cost of your weapon.
Okay, cool. So my current theoretical crafting cost before any of the rolls, because I had added this beforehand, was about 2.3k. That's half the cost of the revolver plus the masterworking fee. So
Yes.
let me grab.
So you're making yourself a masterworked revolver.
Yes. So I'm gonna roll my craft gunsmithing. Ooh, that's an average roll.
Do you wish to burn inspiration on it?
Considering I don't think we're going to be encountering much right now, and most of my other times I can use inspiration, I can use it for free. Yeah, I'll burn inspiration and roll an extra d6. 1, 6. Aha!
Okay,
The
take
dirtiest
about
of 20s.
take about. How much did you say your overall cost was? 2,300. You said.
Yeah, 2,300.
Take 200 off that.
Okay. So I don't have to convert my. I don't have to spend my platinum. Perfect.
Because basically, you were looking at this and you're like, if I just do this if I do this that way, I can cut down on costs. But the only thing is that your revolver will look a little more unorthodox than anything, but you did cut down production costs for it.
Yep. So that will leave me with 117 gold left, 7 silver left, and we should be good.
Since when is that anything related to Osman Orthodox to begin with?
And also, hey, listen here. Maybe an orthodox design was exactly what Oz is after, huh?
It is a bold claim.
So, now, I will be doing the small bit of RP in order to initiate this stuff.
I mean, you don't really. I mean,
Can I, please?
I mean, sure, go ahead.
I Oz is basically, you know, after she backs away from the party, after she just sets Sabro aside to foolishly set him aside until I'm like, this is the amount we need to divide amongst each other. I'm just gonna take my cut now, you guys. You can send out the rest otherwise. Yes, foolishly.
Just foolish.
She's just going to, like, kind of make her way to the local blacksmith. Because, you know, she needs metalworking tools and the such. Hey, I understand it's late in the day. Are you closing shop?
You're talking to the blacksmith?
Blacksmith, yes.
And this is the this is the blacksmith this is the shop that where it's ran by a woman.
Oh.
By that one woman NPC, which I conveniently forget the name of.
I don't think I've actually met her. Or I have, but I haven't met her in player.
Yes. And she'll give you an light in the day. What are you talking about? It's only just and she just looks at the clock on the wall. It's only 12:30.
Okay, I had to deal with a lot of stuff. Ghosts, ghoulies, a lot of things that make time seemingly fly. Also a 3-hour hike. How do we make such good time? That's a great question. How do we make such good time?
She shrugs.
Like, it was a 3-hour hike there, and presumably you spent maybe an hour and a half there, and a 3-hour hike back. We made really good time, guys.
No, it was an entire day trip.
Point stunts.
Yeah, so then why is... Alright, whatever.
This is the next day.
Is it the... I thought
Yeah.
this was the evening.
No, it's the next day.
Nope.
Alright.
Early afternoon. We just ate breakfast.
Uh-huh.
I'm so confused. Well, I'm just confused. These last 2 days have been very confusing. If you would allow me to, when you close up shop later this evening, may I procure its services?
Well, considering you've been doing this town this good place a few decent services, sure, just don't break anything.
Wasn't planning on it, but perhaps you can point me in the direction of where I can get a couple of these materials? As she just, like, rattles down the list.
Oh no, you've turned into Tora.
Well, you're looking for steel.
I was thinking steel, some hard oak for the handle, a couple of bolts is pre-made, if anything. This is gonna be a rather long endeavor. And...
Well,
It's gonna be delicate.
well, good for you. I always have a good amount of steel on hand. It's just depends on how well you do with it.
I shouldn't be too hard. Do you have any brass, if you might?
No, the, the brass is over at the jeweler down the way.
All right, I'll have to pick that up in a bit. Right. No, I was just like slams down her journal and starts getting to work while heating steel and such.
Yeah, for once you're doing. Okay, now roll me a strength check.
Oh no, my hands.
Roll. Okay. You end up not wasting any material
Oh shit.
by accidentally dropping it, which that would have actually increased your cost. Because again, you paid for the material up front essentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm aware.
And if you had to get more because you wasted some, well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Oz, you are preoccupied for the rest of this day, and possibly into the next day.
Yep.
So you are all taken care of.
This is why I just want to get this done. So, Dark, go at it.
Marcy is going to go check on Charlotte.
And she is at her room at the White Deer Inn. And that's the dog.
Finally got
So
some room-
it is still raining. So if you look at the map, I marked the White Deer Inn with I believe a green square.
I believe so.
Yep, I see it.
So Marcy, you're taking a good while to walk across town. To walk across town to get to the White Deer Inn, and you do know where Charlotte's room is, and she's in there, and she is asleep. You do know that she has a history of being a workaholic.
And you chastised me for my antics. Well, you're not still at those rooms. That's the important thing. She kind of just pulls the covers over a bit more and just kisses her cheek, and then just goes on her way.
There is her notebook on one of the tables in the rooms if you wish to take a look.
Well, it's not like you even looked through my books before. She just quickly opens it. Can I understand any of it?
Mostly, the ruins are not the notes that she made about the ruins that you guys found earlier in midway through book 1. It's nothing any different from what you already haven't noticed and or discovered. So there's nothing actually new, and she is actually planning on going north to Magnamar to check out their library to see if there's anything on old Thassalon. Which is where you guys are going. Okay,
so
Woody
cool.
Woodpecker.
It just seems like it's coming together one way or the other.
You know, out of character. You know, Dark. This is almost an opportunity to say, hey, come with us. We're going to the same place.
Charlotte's also still asleep.
Yeah. But at least something to keep in mind when she wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
Marcy grabs some just paper laying around and writes a note. Meet with me at the the Red Dragon. I want to speak to you.
Rusty Dragon.
Thank you. Rusty
Red Dragon is the drinking game.
I want to speak to you. Ooh, I have a feeling we're going to be going to the same place. So, why not go together? She kind of just puts it next to Charlotte where she knows she'll see it and just goes
Basically
on
on top of her work stuff.
and she kind of just goes on her way. So tempted to just climb in there with you. Well, it's her wife.
Yeah.
Never said anything wrong with that.
Yeah. But, yeah. The fact that Charlotte was asleep kind of derailed plans a bit.
Oh, you know.
It happens.
You can speak with her later.
But yeah, that's, I guess, it.
Okay. Cobb, is there anything you want to do?
Not that I can think of.
Oh man, you're level 1 tokens. Man, that takes me back to a couple months ago. Delete that. Toss you guys over. Toss them over there. Okay, good. Map's free for use. And sorry, I missed it. What did you say?
I have absolutely nothing I can think of that I need to do.
Okay.
Unless the shop has something fancy.
Do you wish to go to general store or the apothecary?
General store. I have
Okay,
potions.
well,
I'm good.
Okay, well, make me a perception check to look through some of the stock. Okay.
You not see.
I don't know. That wasn't even a natural 20.
Well, it was high enough.
It was very high.
And you find that they have a handy haversack.
Whoa. They were hiding that sucker on me.
I literally made a note on the general store. It might have a handy haversack or a small bag of holding if the PCs look hard enough.
I looked very hard.
You did. You were really looking because you don't want to be out in the rain. Max was getting wet.
Smells like wet dog.
He is a wet dog.
But he also smells it now.
Now, only when he's really starting to dry off.
I mean, that's what you've been having to put up with Sabros, but now you have two wet dog.
Hey, shopkeep, how much?
Don't tell Tati about it. He can taste it.
Based
Don't
a dog?
taste my
What?
dog.
No, taste the wet dog smell of Saburo and Max.
Okay, I heard basting. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
No,
Don't
baste
baste my dog either.
Don't baste the Saburo, please.
Shopkeep, how much?
The shopkeep strokes his beard a little bit. And says, for you, hero, I say $1.5 grand gold. Do you wish to haggle that down further?
With my -1 charisma? Yeah, sure.
I was gonna say you should return with a Saburo. No.
Or a Tatsuya.
Which of us does have the Better charisma.
I have a 20 in my charisma.
Definitely you. I'm close though.
Skill modifier doesn't really matter. It's about how many skill ranks you have in it.
What is the skill?
Persuasion.
It would be diplomacy in this case.
Oh, diplomacy.
So my -1.
I have.
So-
I
So,
have
do you wish-
one skill.
Tell you what, I'll be back. Hold on.
Okay, you leave it on the counter and go off to who knows fuck where.
I'm going to grab the snake. Help me.
I was gonna say that I think we should probably settle that first. Which of us has the better diplomacy, including the charisma?
I'm a flat 5.
I have a I have an 8.
Who has 500 extra gold to spare? Because that's all my money.
I mean,
I don't have enough.
I was gonna say you're willing to haggle with a fox. You know he has the money.
I was willing to loan it.
Fine,
the thing is,
whoever's willing to help.
Well, the thing is, though,
Jeez.
you know he has it. So you
Yeah.
know, so he's most likely still going to have it in stock later. You just have to make note of it that, oh hey, there's a handy haversack at the general store in Sandpoint. You just have to make note of it.
And I'm going to forget about it.
Then make a note about it.
The note's going to sit at the bottom of my character sheet, and I'm never going to see it again.
Okay, fine. Then someone else make a note about it for him, please.
Since I like keeping notes about random, shut.
Books at Mario Party rolls.
Shut!
There. Done. It's that easy.
Anyway,
I got it.
Mister, do you wish to haggle with it for it now or later?
I'd like to have somebody else there to help with the haggling, because my -1 is not going to do much.
I mean,
You know what I mean.
I could intimidate him.
Oh,
yeah,
I have
feel
an
like-
8 in that.
I was gonna say, like, I think all things considered, Sabro technically has the better charisma check because I have a +4 charisma and then I have a +8 in diplomacy. Bearing in mind that the dice can screw us over.
I have no ranks in diplomacy, so I'm literally at a flat 5.
okay. So again,
Better than my -1.
do you wish to haggle for it now or try for it later?
Only, I would like to haggle for it now if somebody else would like to come with me. If not, we'll do it later.
I mean, we haven't settled what the hell Sabro's up to yet, so...
Well, this will probably be like in between afternoon and morning. So this is that in between phase when I'm letting you do shit. It's that Oz is taken up for the entirety of day 1 and day 2 of pre-travel time.
Yeah.
So jokingly, we could just say that it's all 3 of us, because we're taking the stuff to sell with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sabro taking out the light stuff because him's small and his strength is shit.
Better
That's
than
what the
mine.
bag's for.
What's your strength? 13?
You have higher strength than me, Reaper!
What?
You have a 12, I have an 11!
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I have an 18. What's the difference here?
I think Cobb can carry all of it. Anyway. We'll just say all 3 of us are already at the general store, because
Yeah.
we're trying to get rid of the excess stock we have.
Yeah, so Cobb just picks up Sabro by the scruff.
Okay, so for those who wish to haggle,
Alright. I
roll
mean,
me diplomacy.
righty.
Why not? Please tell me that was in that one.
No, it was a 5.
Well,
Well,
That was 2 5s.
Yeah.
Oh, just for the hell of it, why don't you throw in your diplomacy, Cobb?
He rolls a nat 20. No. Okay.
No,
No, 10.
I rolled a nat 10.
Okay, so the shopkeeper just shakes his head and just holds up his hands like, listen, I've had this thing sitting here for a while and I'm losing money on it already. Granted, I'm already giving a discount for your account being heroes. Grand and a half worth of gold. Take it or leave it.
Saburo probably scratches a little bit under his muzzle. Fair enough. Cobb just kind of asked for help with something. Wasn't really sure what it was he was asking for. Could have just asked for some money, you know?
I mean, that's what I originally wanted.
You said help.
I just need help.
You said help. You didn't say how. Saburo just...
Here, I placed my stack of coins on the desk. I handed out 1,000 gold. Somebody fix this.
How much gold you got, Tot?
I'm
I can throw in half of what's left.
Alright. 250 from the rest of us.
69.
Nice.
Gold left.
Alright, I am back down to 1562. Basically, I have made net 0 in terms of gold today.
I have
Anyway.
lots of silver.
And alright, there you go. Thing done. I can remove the note.
Okay, whichever one of you wants to add the handy haversack to the inventory, do
I
so.
paid the most. I grab it.
I was gonna say
Okay.
Cobb is allowed to have it.
Okay, Mistiv, here in the chat is the listing for the handy haversack.
I mean, not like I can't make it eventually.
Yeah, 9th level.
And you also need craft wondrous item, and know the spell's secret chest.
Yeah, I just need to know. Yeah, 9th level when I get access to that spell.
And the feat craft wondrous item.
Well, that I could get that next feat if I want.
So
Mhm.
basically, the backpack is essentially 3 bag of holding, but within specific
It's a minor
parameters.
bag.
It is the handy haversack is a small level 1 bag of holding, because the content limits for a level 1 bag of holding is 250 pounds.
Mm.
Handy haversack is only 80.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, now you gotta keep track of weight.
I mean, we never really were.
Well, for the handy haversack.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you're not trying to shove a door in there, I guess.
Please don't bring that up. I've done that already.
Why have you shoved doors in backpacks?
Shenanigans.
Mahogany
which,
doors.
which is again airy. Again, which is why I said I'm not counting. I'm not counting encumbrance unless shenanigans.
Mahogany table.
It's expensive.
But Mistiv's character, his monk, grabbed a door and a table with them.
And she didn't really have much else on her, so...
I'm gonna put that into Game 2 chat!
You already did. Anyway, so Mistiv, you have the handy haversack.
Yes.
So you can carry about up to 80 pounds worth of material in it. So if you want to carry weapons or armor, as long as it equals to 80 pounds or under, you're good.
So I am the group's pack mule. Ooh. I'll put it
Well,
on
the
Max. He'll be the pack mule.
Just tie the handy haversack to the puppy.
Pack dog.
Oh, I'll just put it on him like a backpack.
Alright, give me a
I'll
second.
carry it.
I mean,
Okay.
can't you also just have that hanging on your belt too?
No, it's a backpack.
Oh, it's a backpack. Okay.
Yeah, the handy haversack is basically a backpack-sized bag of holding.
Oh. Right, it's the bag of holding that goes on the belt.
The bag of holding is a much larger pack, but kind of yes.
It's like a
Anyway.
duffel bag.
Yeah.
Or as my fiance was about to say, a purse.
Eh. Dog
Anyway.
purse.
That is that taken care of. Tatsuya, what are you doing? Or you just...
Well, now that selling all the equipment's been taken care of, I technically have to get a new skill
Wait, what?
to help with the wand feat, crafting magical items.
Do you have craft magical items or do you have craft wands?
Well, I have craft wands, but don't I need the skill to even roll the checks?
All right.
I would have that be really spell crafting.
Okay.
I would put that under spell crafting.
Oh, we're done.
Like I'd let that slide.
Okay, that makes sense too. You know, hey, Saburo.
She's
Think
currently
we-
muted.
Right. Angry dog noises, that's right.
Angry doggo. What?
I just saw what's in game 2 chat.
Yep. Anyway.
I was gonna ask if Saburo wanted to head over to the apothecary. Nice timing, Saburo. What do you think about hitting up the apothecary?
Saburo kind of pats around his belt. I am running dangerously low on potions. He just holds up his single potion to cure like wounds.
Yeah, I don't think cure light wound potions are gonna be useful for much longer. Wanna go see if they got cure moderate wound potions?
I got one of them.
He's like, sure, don't have any plans for the next... He pretends to look at a watch. However long.
Until your date with Shalelu?
Shut up.
You don't need to hide it.
It's pretty obvious, Saburo.
He is lucky he is a fox, for you cannot see him blush. I mean, you still see his ears flatten, but you know.
Well, shall we head on over to the apothecaries then?
Just keep your wits about you. You might find that your wallet is missing.
They weren't there in this town.
Who's talking about the
Unless-
townspeople?
You wouldn't dare. I can make wands for you. You don't want to risk burning that bridge.
I feel like he would dare, though.
Saburo is just like as you even say you wouldn't dare, he's just walking away.
I feel like out of all the people in this party, Saburo is the most would dare person.
Just doing that to do a quick pat down.
Wait, do you want to counter sleight of hand just because? Like,
Do you blame me?
This is perfect for the situation.
Remember, it's in the race.
Yeah, you gotta beat at least
Nagashi.
15.
Nagashi, don't trust. Mother.
Yes!
So, what are you trying to hide, Saburo?
His wallet. He took.
So you're trying to...
He,
Yeah,
So-
the perception
So,
is
so,
back
so,
down.
so you were trying to swipe Tatsuya's purse.
Yeah.
as kind of a keep your wits about you for teasing me sort of thing.
Okay, Tatsuya, somehow you don't notice Saburo actually managed to swipe your purse.
And they probably go like the couple minutes to the apothecary before Saburo turns around and waves it in front of him. Told you, keep your wits about you.
I swear if 1 copper's missing, you're paying full price from anyone from now on.
He just gives you a look like, I did that for teasing me. So, if you don't want your purse stolen more often, I suggest you quit. And he just kind of throws it back at you.
Tatsuya catches.
That's just more Saburo makes do on threat.
No, Saburo makes do on the threat after already. No, not.
No, he did
What was
that.
I saying?
Yeah, he did that as retaliation for you teasing him. And to prove a point that he could.
For once.
I mean, hey, up until this point,
It's been a while since I rolled low on perception.
I was gonna say that for once, well, rather, Saburo really doesn't steal anything.
He really doesn't.
No.
Again, that's kind of his neutral standing. Like, he doesn't see much value in stealing from his allies, but also at the same time, he doesn't see much value in stealing from his enemies.
Anyway. As we were.
As we were, we go to the apothecary.
That we do. Now do we roll perception again? Now that we're in the apothecaries.
No, the apothecary tends to keep their stock rather.
Predictable?
Yes.
Is there moderate wound potions?
Yes, there are. I'm putting in the chat the current stock of things.
Saw something stabilize.
Now, note stabilize is a oil rather than a potion.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as someone who does not know things, the stuff starting below Shield of Faith, what the hell do those do?
Okay, those are the stat buffing spells.
Yeah, bull strength is Cobb's bull form.
Mm-hmm. Which is strength.
Basically, Cat's Grace is Dex, Bull Strength is Strength, Fox's Cunning is Charisma, Bear's Endurance is Constitution, and Eagle's Splendor is Wisdom.
Okay. I mostly figured that, but I wanted to make sure I knew thing because I wasn't sure about the grace.
I'm thinking, what? Bulk your
And-
moderate eat for...
And, and also that is a typo. That is a cast level 3 for the cure moderate wounds, for the cure moderate potions, because how I'm rolling is that potions for cure potions, their cast level for them is the minimum available level of that spell.
Okay, so D8 plus 3?
Well, let me see what cure moderate can offer you.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Marcy because I know she fucking has it.
Parkway.
Cure moderate is 2d8.
Yeah, 2D8.
Yes.
So, what do you think, Saburo? Each of us grab 4?
Saburo probably rummages around in his own change for a second. I was thinking of maybe picking up 3 and that Cat's Grace.
So that'll be So that'll be 600 total for you, Sabro.
Yeah. Let me double check mine. Alright. So 50, 600, 962. Alright. And I'll throw that into my stuff. Cure moderate. So it's 2d8 plus 3?
Yes.
Okay. And times 1. And what is the cat's grace specifically?
Dexterity.
Like, what is?
It-
How does it augment?
Okay.
It's +2?
No, it's a +4 enhancement bonus to dexterity.
Okay.
Right, +4.
All right, just putting that down there so I know what it is if I ever need it.
And it's 1 minute per level, so since I'm saying it as a caster level 2, it will last for 2 minutes.
Which is 20 rounds in combat.
20 rounds in combat.
Also, I do apologize if that was loud.
My ears are bleeding.
Anyway. So I'll grab for your moderate wounds.
And also, if you guys wish to pick up anything else for the rest of the party, you can do so. You don't have to just buy for yourself.
I mean,
Considering that Oz is working hard at the forge, you might want to pick up a couple things for her since she's going to be head focused for a couple days.
Should we pick up some your moderate ones for Oz and Tab and oh, Marcia doesn't really need it, but
Saburo kind of ponders it. If we pick up anything for Oz, she does owe us.
of course.
I guess I'll take that into the factor of. I'll buy an
If
extra.
anything-
Go on.
If anything, Snowy, you basically tell them add character what you want, and they'll just pick it up for you.
Alright, what are the... I just came back, so let me look at the potions available.
The lowest amount of thing that you can afford is either Shield of Faith, Mage Armor, Banish, Stabilizer, Moderate Wound Potions. Everything else is too expensive for you.
You're right, because I only have 117 gold left. Well, fuck.
Well, you can ask so kindly to pick up a potion of Cat's Grace for you, or Bull's Strength if you so wish, and you'll just pay him back.
I already okay, so legitimately, out of all this, Shield of Faith, because I can afford it, and if
Now,
y'all could...
note on. I am just noting this. Shield of Faith provides a deflection bonus.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know this, just so in case you run this. Okay, I'm just making sure you know.
Yeah, I was aware of that when we did the fight last time. So yeah, if you guys could pick me up a Shield of Faith, and I can cover for that. And if one of y'all could spot me a cure moderate wounds.
I'll grab the cure moderate wounds.
Like, don't worry about the Shield of Faith, because I'll just deduct 50 from my current gold count now to pay for that. But like, if y'all could spot me. Well, actually, no. Here, I'll pay for the moderate wounds if y'all could spot me a Shield of Faith potion instead.
I'll let Tatsuya deal with that because I will be right back.
Okay.
So yeah, just drop the 50 for the Shield of Faith, and I'll pay the full price for the moderate wounds. That leaves me at the end of the day, after Oz finishes her gun, with very little cash past platinum. Like, platinum is where all of her valuable is.
Now, is that a regular Shield of Faith potion, or is that like the Shield of Faith potion I already have?
Well, what's the one on the list?
That's just a Shield of Faith plus 2. That is the lowest caster level possible.
Yeah, so
okay.
That one.
That. Okay. Taken care of.
Okay, is there anything else you need to do? You want to do, Tatsuya, or is that it?
Good.
Okay, good.
Just waiting for Ari to return.
Yep, just Aries return, because then we'll be doing her shit.
Yay.
Oh boy. You
It's
should
really
return.
Part of me is really hoping this storm continues on in the next 2 in-game days, so it's like this cool backdrop of Oz hyper focused to make this fucking pistol in the rain. It would be great.
Oh no, it's gonna
so
be raining
good
for the
for
next few
storm.
days.
Fuck yeah! Just like the continuous storm and Oz working late into the night and early into the morning. Oz. That's actually that's really cool when you think about it.
It's a terrible day for rain.
No one died yet.
Yeah.
What a terrible night for a curse.
Luckily, Tatsuya doesn't know any curses.
Yet.
Good.
Oz knows a couple.
Well, isn't Oz cursed also?
I mean, Oz is cursed bloodline by just existing, so.
Remember, Oz,
yeah.
remember, Oz is a changeling.
Meaning that by default, her bloodline is cursed.
Cursed by being a bitch!
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah. Listen here.
So much
Oz is-
bitch energy.
Oz is too much of a fucking. She's not stupid, but she's a dumbass. She's too
So,
much of a
okay.
dumbass.
So Oz is the chaotic dumbass of the group?
Kinda? Like, she's sharp as a ticket, but she doesn't really know when to, not.
So who's the chaotic smartass?
Saburo.
Saburo.
Yeah.
They team up
Unanimous.
together. And they team up together. That's the problem.
So don't forget the time that freaking Tatsuya was thinking of helping you out with some shenanigans.
No, so this is gonna be more of an this is gonna be a more in between session, just so you guys can get things taken care of before we head to Magnamar. I'm only expecting to take care of Sabro's thing today, and then the travel, and then you guys hang over to Magnamar.
Technically, we're taking care of Oz's thing today as well.
Well, yes, but
Yeah, 'cause I mean,
but Sabro's thing as in his story beat.
Yeah, I know. Like, Oz doesn't have really much of a story beat past, advancement in their
Ow.
career. So
Yeah, because I mean it's already 6 p.m. here.
Oh, Dark. We've only been
Dark,
playing
yeah.
for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It was not. I was just saying an observation. That's literally it. That's literally. What the hell is going on outside now?
Anyway, everybody stretch and take 5 because
Ew.
what
Well,
happened?
that doesn't sound good.
Anyway, everyone stretch and take 5 because I'm gonna make myself some dinner real quick because I have not eaten yet.
Well, good thing I'm off tomorrow.
Let me guess, it's halfway up the door.
No, not quite.
Oh,
Though it is still snowing and the wind is very much starting to pick up.
I
And-
think
Hmm?
I think we've hit 20 hours above. I think we've hit Snowy's 20 hours above.
Oh
Yours
no.
up.
Being awake. You poor bastard.
I honestly don't know what would be better. That or you watching Up for 20 hours.
Dude, I'd watch up for 20 hours. Dude, okay, whoa. Listen here, Dark. You have to remember. Let's look for when Up came out.
It's like 2013, 2014? No, it was like 2011.
2009.
Oh, that's 2 years.
All right, Dark. Would you like to know how? Oh wow, Up released May 29th, 2009. Okay, all right, that's neat. For those who don't know, May 29th is my birthday. All right. So that was 12 years ago.
So you were 9.
Uh-huh. I was still that age where I'd have a movie on repeat for days at a time. So I don't remember it, but clearly there was a time that I in fact could have watched Up for 20 hours straight. I also explicitly remember completing the really crappy Up PS2 game. So
Oh, it could be worse. At least you weren't up marathoning the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
I cannot even sit through the first one. And it's not because it's quality, it's just long.
Yeah. It could be worse, though. It could even be worse than that. It could be the director's cut.
Ah,
No, it could be Titanic director's cut.
no one
No.
needs to be watching Titanic.
No, the Lord of the Rings director's cut trilogy is like what, 50 hours?
Let me look at this. All right.
The fuck is it?
Lord
50
of the
hours.
Rings
It's 3 movies.
directors.
It's 3 long-ass movies.
All right. So,
I just
Lord
have
of
the
the
books.
Rings-
I'll just read them.
all right. So here we go. So, if you were to watch the entirety of the extended edition of Lord of the Rings, it would be about 11 hours and 22 minutes.
Oh, 11 hours. Still. Yeah, that beats the Titanic by a long
No,
shot.
that's all 3 movies back to back to back.
Yeah.
I gotta...
Okay, well, just promise me this, Snowy. You'll go get some sleep after this.
No.
I don't think he knows what sleep is. Being serious on that.
I'll be right back, guys.
Meanwhile, I'm battling a thing of toothpaste on wheels.
Happy Chaos again?
No, this is a phone game that I signed up for the beta for, apparently. I wanted to see what it was like. I really wish it was Happy Chaos. It'd be fucking hilarious.
Well, it's not Happy Wheels.
Can you even play that game anymore?
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
know
that
it
was
was
a Flash game, wasn't it?
Wasn't it also a mobile game?
Our 4 viewers, one of you, go check.
God, I'm honestly not super thrilled with how they changed contests in Ultra Sun and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. What the fuck?
Let's not talk about it,
Brilliant Diamond
Come on.
Shining Pearl.
Dark. Let's not talk about it for now.
Why did I say Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon?
Ultra.
Did you confuse the Gen 4 remakes with Gen 7.5?
I don't know why I confused a good game with a bad one.
Good or bad is in the eye of the beholder.
I mean, yeah, but I've heard many people say that.
Don't say beholder.
I've heard many people say Ultra and Ultra Moon are
Trademark.
probably low tier for them.
You can trademark the design of the creature. You can't trademark the name of the creature
I
when
think that's exactly what they did.
No, they can't. They couldn't.
I know they trademarked it somehow.
They can trademark the name and when it's tied specifically to the creature, but not the name itself. It would be like the Fine Brothers trying to copyright React. And we all know how that ended.
Yeah, it failed.
It was almost a witch trial for them. We all know how witch trials end. Ugh.
If I remember, they lost a shitload of subscribers too from that.
Well, yes.
Alright, I'm back. I had taken a bit of a quick food break.
Just waiting for DJ to return. The dum-dum forgot to even eat to begin with.
Mwah. So, what did I miss?
Absolutely nothing.
Stuff and things.
Fair enough.
Nope.
Hmm?
Oh, just letting a portion of a baguette.
Mmm. Bigot.
Seeing my fiance smirking when I said that.
I just imagined the spy.
Oh, you say spy?
Gentleman.
I am the spy.
I wonder if we'll ever learn the spy's real name.
It's probably in one of those mini comics that nobody's bothering to read.
No, the comics have never confirmed the spy's name.
They have, however, confirmed that Spy is Scout's father.
Yeah. But other
Like
than
his biological one.
yeah, like Spy is really the only character that's still basically a mystery because we know stuff about Sniper, Heavy and his sisters and his mom, Soldier, Demo, Scout, NG. The only other one we don't know about is the Pyro.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of the point.
Well, here's the thing: we know who the Team Fortress Classic Pyro is, and she's a nutter.
She's a what?
A nutter. She's crazy.
I mean, I kind of feel like, could be a bit of a requirement for you to be Pyro.
Hard to say. But yeah, like the comics for TF2 confirmed that Heavy and his sisters and their mom grew up in Gulag. The Sniper is not actually Australian. He's from New Zealand.
So he's a Kiwi.
Yeah, but the reason he grew up in Australia is because his parents were planning on fleeing the Earth, but they got in an argument and the baby Sniper crawled into the rocket and he got launched into Australia. He was wondering why he wasn't as violent as all the other Australians. Soldier? He's about the same as you would expect of him. But he's also in love with...
Stereotypical American.
Maggots!
I was gonna say, he's also in love with one of Heavy's sisters. The other
Which
two...
Heavy does not approve of.
Heavy does not approve of at all. But it's unfortunate that both the Soldier and Zana have this thing where they like snapping people's necks. And then I
Are you
think...
talking about the TF2 comics?
Yes, because I know the other two sisters of the Heavy also have crushes on, like the medic and Sniper or something, or the Spy.
It is the Spy, because everyone has a crush on the Spy.
Yeah. Pauling...
I'm back.
Pauling has a bad case of losing blood, I think.
I'm back. Just give me one moment for things.
Mm-hmm. And then
Pauling, it wasn't really... Man, you have a lot more blood than I was expecting, Miss Pauling. Yeah, it comes with business.
Yeah, it's a bad case of, I think in the most recent one, a lot of stuff happened and the Scout just playfully slapped her on the back and her eyes started bleeding.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what the hell?
Like, she
TF2
is...
comics.
So she's the least, like, medically altered by the medic, but is probably the most durable out of the entire fucking...
Yeah, and then speaking of medic, he has like a deal with the devil. Like he's like, I can get you more souls if you give me this pen.
No. That's the thing. It's worded to sound like he's willing to sell everyone's soul for the pen, and then he reveals, "I sold you nothing for the pen. I sold you the pen for the souls, so I have the souls back again." What? Yeah, reads the contract. Oh god, fucking damn it.
Yeah, the medic is a con artist in hell.
So, he tricked...
He pulled him up Mephistopheles.
On
Okay.
Mephistopheles.
Why was he... First off, why was he trying to get a pen?
Well, no, he was trading a pen that he took off Satan's desk, and he was trading the pen for the soul of the team.
Okay,
And it worked.
anyway, I have my food.
Do you know?
7 pot stickers with sauce and sauce.
Sauce and sauce. Delicious.
Yes.
But
And-
you have the sauce.
Yes. Anyway,
Oh, sauce.
Eyes.
anyway, is there anything else anyone else wants to do before I do Saburo's thing?
Shopping wise, no.
Anyone else?
No.
Sadly,
I'm
can't do much
broke.
else. I can't do much else.
Okay.
Like as much as Oz would like to be there to back up, the little brother she adopted, she can't be.
Now, Jory, give him the gun.
Actually, yes, I would have handed off the gun.
Okay. I will program the gun in later.
Mhm.
Because
And
I
also,
think...
I'd like to mention something real quick. Even though it might be a battered pistol, I specifically trained him on the battered pistol,
Yes.
so he knows how to fire it.
So I'm waiving it as not broken for him. It's just a hand-me-down.
Yep. I'll masterwork it later.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. Going into things. It's about 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the afternoon. It's currently a light rain. So you are drying off a little bit. You're drying off in the tavern. Ameko started a fire a fire at the hearth,
Mhm.
so people could dry themselves off. You're sitting there, and the door opens, and you don't have to roll a perception check for this because you know the sound of those footsteps.
His ears probably perk at the noise.
Yep, it is Orin.
He probably just casually greets him.
It's time to prove your worth.
I do believe so. Just don't send me back home co-ops, I'd say.
I have no intention of sending you back. I just want to make sure that you're able to handle yourself on your own.
He just smiles. Good.
And I will extend this invitation out to all of you.
Again, love to join at the forge.
I mean, anyone else that wants to
You
help
can break
Bashir
for
Man?
lunch. You do know that, right?
You know what?
You do need to eat.
Question.
Yes.
How far out are they going to do this? And if so, can Oz kind of stand in the sidelines, like not visible sidelines?
I'd say this would probably be like out in that forest where they first encountered him. Oh.
A level playing field, right in front of the church, where the Swallowtail Festival was held.
Ah.
How close is that to the forge?
I'd say like a 30-minute walk.
I suppose I better come with, just in case one of you need healing.
You know what? Oz is going to make her way as she kind of like sets some stuff to start smelting down. You know, this shit that's gonna take time.
It's also just a matter of she needs to eat.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make it a point that like she probably throw off her coat and her undershirt. She's probably down to her corset, you know, the bindings. She's not going to bother to put it back on because she's kind of like wanting to see if Saburo can do it. She's more preoccupied making sure he is okay right now.
Okay, so let me grab all. Now, Tatsuya, Cobb, are you two going to be watching this as well?
Sure.
Get to see Saburo get his ass handed to him. Hopefully not.
Okay, so I love using maps, makes things so easy. Okay. And Orin extends an invitation to spectate to Shalelu, and she takes it. And and he says and he basically tells you the location. And do you in fact tell everyone else that that these events are in fact happening?
He figured since it's gonna be in the middle of town anyway, we might as well let them know.
Okay. So you and Shalelu make your way to the location, and you spread word to Cobb, Tatsia, Marcy, and Oz. And all of you head over to the cathedral. And the rain, it's still a light rain. And are you in fact going to be doing now just to ask things.
Mhm.
Are you going to be picking up an additional rapier to use in your offhand?
I did take 2 weapon fighting, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just asking because rapier is the weapon of choice for your finesse training.
I think I have a second one that's just there. It's not like master.
I mean, if anything, you can always just borrow Oz's for the time being. She's not using it right now. If you don't want to purchase another one, if Oz would let you.
I guess.
What are you borrowing?
The rapier. I mean, I think I have a
Alright.
second one on me, but I don't know.
You guys can just poke your...
As far as I know, you don't. But don't
Okay.
bother with. Don't bother with. with adding it to your sheet.
All right.
Yes,
Because I
you'll-
believe-
Blah. I guess you'll poke your head into the forge and just see an Oz steadily working. Do you want to ask her for it, or you just gonna yank it since it's over by where her coat is?
He's probably gonna ask nicely.
Alright, if you have the gun, you can take the rapier too. Return it after you're done.
Right.
And don't get killed out there. I've got something special I want to show you in a day.
No, he's not going to try and kill me.
Don't get sent back.
Better wording.
You're running from something.
Something I'll tell you all in due time.
Don't stop them.
And he's just gonna take the rapier and mosey to the battlefield. Alright. Just as an out-of-character question, the Ring of Force Shield is
If
just...
you want to activate, just click that check mark.
Yeah, but
And-
I mean in terms of in-character, is it like an anytime sort of thing?
It's an anytime swift action,
Okay.
and it should be in your journal.
Yeah, I have it. I'm just making sure that if I wanted to activate it, it's an anytime. That was
Yes.
the main question.
I'm going to use this as an opportunity to fix my token.
Anyway, where is it?
Where is what?
Ah, here we go. Okay, yeah, it can be activated and deactivated at will as a free action.
Mhm.
And gives you a +2 shield bonus. You are proficient in using said shield because it is weightless and it is a magical item. So you do not incur any penalty.
Alright. Okay, and...
Okay, now Ari,
Mhm.
you should have Oz's rapier now on your sheet.
And you have a
Wait,
certain
wait,
holster
hold
on
what
you.
the hell?
Hmm?
Why? Mistiv. For offhand weapons, you apply half the modifier, right? For damage, or is it always full modifier? That's weird.
I think it's full mod.
I think it's full.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, sure, full.
Also, I'm to assume you grab the holster as well and you have it at your back, right, Sabro?
I'd imagine.
Okay, so yeah, no, so everything's good for the rapier, and I'm at least saying for Sabro that he's not gonna pull a gun on Orin.
Let Ari decide that.
I'm gonna say that given who it is and all that, Sabro is portraying a bit more honor than you would actually imagine him to.
Yeah. Well,
He's
I
not
mean,
gonna pull a gun.
He still got it as a good luck charm, I guess.
Yeah, he's got it. He's going to basically, they agreed to the terms that he's going to basically show off his sword fighting skills. That's it, because that's what he was taught best.
Good, because if you were to use it, I wanted to reveal something that probably Sabro didn't check.
It was jammed or not?
It wasn't loaded.
Yeah, that would definitely put several dents into Sabro's
It's just
plan.
It's just filled with black powder. There's no bolt. There's no projectile.
It's just.
He's
Anyway.
literally firing blanks.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
Orin stands several feet in front of you. He is at the ready. Are you at the ready?
I would imagine so.
Okay. Roll me initiative.
Alright.
And there is indeed a small crowd gathering.
Two dudes just fighting in the middle of town.
In the middle of the rain.
It's a light
Terrible
rain.
day for rain.
Will you quit saying that? Nobody's dying.
Yuck.
But what about the curse?
Listen, okay, Reaper. Just a heads up. The more you say it, it's not gonna get any better. Nothing's really happened to make that context work.
Okay, he rolled low.
Listen, the rain need to happen eventually. Good for the
Alright.
crops.
I do take a moment to look over everything I have.
Probably a good way to get all the gunk out of the hard to reach areas.
Now, question: does looping work well in SciTube or no?
I think that's the purpose of the make permanent. Or the... yeah. I think that's the purpose of clicking the make permanent button.
Where's the make permanent button?
Down where... like, can you see the play Q next thing under the playlist?
Yeah. Yes. I don't see a make permanent button.
Then... okay.
Probably because you're the owner of the room.
Alright, so
Do that for the Indigo Resolve.
Alright.
Which I'm going to be playing that one.
Alright, so... want me to skip through the one that's already there?
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, so
Alright, I think you still have control of it being... oh wait, no,
yes.
it's me as leader. Alright. Let me...
okay, yeah. So if anything, I'm just going to have Light Rain play as ambience for in the meanwhile.
Mhm.
And you can play it. It is your move.
Alright. I'll give you the thing, because I think if I give you leader, you can hit the play button on that. I'm just looking over my feats and stuff real fast, because...
Just familiarize yourself with this,
yeah.
because this will not be an easy fight.
Nope! Let's see here. Dodge bonus to my AC, blah blah blah. Dex for melee. I have, I guess, attack of opportunity.
Remember you have your shadows.
Yep, I that was the first thing I remembered. That.
This pen's fucking useless. Making a note here.
Okay, so can't really use that. Okay, that's just what I took.
Oh man, these pot sticks are great.
Alright, so the main thing is that Saburo excels well against, excels well with sneak attacks, but against one opponent, he's not really going to be getting those. So,
Unfortunate.
He's probably just going to take the offensive and go for the first strike. I know he doesn't have the thing, but he's basically going to lunge at him and strike with the sword.
Okay. Okay. Are you gonna be just doing the one attack, or are you gonna be doing both?
He will do both as an opener.
Okay, then you will have to do. Then you will be taking a -2 penalty.
Mm-hmm. And that's on both?
It is on both.
Okay, so whatever I roll, -2.
-2. Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna see if this works. Nope, it's going to default to you for the music. So if you want to start,
okay.
that's on you.
Yep.
All right. So first attack, 12.
14. He. Yeah, 12. He just sidesteps and just uses the scabbard on his sword to just parry it away.
Cool. All right.
He's only using one arm.
Yep. And I still get the second attack.
Yep, you get the second one, which you be clicking Oz's rapier.
Yep. 10. If the first one
Does the-
didn't hit, the second roll does.
Yeah, unfortunate.
All right.
Okay, he is going to. He's going to stand firm.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to draw his sword. Hold on, I need to just quickly look something up. I thought I had all the information put into these things. Apparently not. Just give me one moment.
Hmm.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I think I know what I might have to do, but... Excuse me.
Okay, so I just slap that in here. Boom. Okay. And he is going to just draw his sword and attack you once with it.
Alright.
Does a 19 hit you?
It meets.
Okay, that does hit, but you can now do your shadows.
Alright. So let me check what that does. 1d4 shadow dupes as a mirror. As per mirror image as an immediate action when hit.
Okay,
So,
so
1d4.
re-roll that and also click it so everyone else can see what it does.
Oh, wait. I didn't know your clicking would actually do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't actually. It just shows what it does, so 1d4.
Yeah, re-roll that d4. There you go.
Hey.
So, okay, so you get 5. So I'm gonna do per that so that you can see that you have 5 dupes left.
Mm-hmm. Ask for a
And now,
number
and now,
equal to a
and now I
rope's
have to
level.
roll a d6 to see which. To roll a d6. One hits you. Any other number, it hits. It hits a duplicate.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's down
Okay.
to 4.
Okay, using your quick wit and the skills you have picked up while adventuring. You manage to evade his strike, and it actually, his blade cleaves cleanly into the ground.
Alright.
And just as quick as he struck, the sword is sheathed.
As expected on Sabro's end.
Mm-hmm. You honestly got lucky with that shit. And
Alright.
you're lucky I'm only making him hit once.
Yeah? Alright, so I
Okay.
guess I'm assuming that the shadow duplicates mirror anything that Sabro does.
They are only illusions. They aren't. They don't provide additional attacks.
No, I'm not asking for that. I just mean that if Sabro were to 5-foot step back and do something, they do the same
Yes,
thing.
it follows you.
Okay. Alright, because realizing that I probably need any advantage I can get, Sabro is going to 5-foot step away from him, and then I can just take the cat's grace from my belt and drink it, right?
Yes, because it is on your belt. I will make it a standard action instead of a movement.
Alright, so that is now 2 minutes worth of Dex plus 4.
Okay, so put +4 into the temporary modifier.
Yep,
And is that your turn?
that is his turn.
Okay. No, it is round 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he is going to take a step forward. Actually on first.
Is that supposed to affect my AC?
Yes, because
Okay.
your dexterity.
Alright, just making sure.
Hold on, wait, let me just look a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that window tiny?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, you're on your max dex bonus for the studded leather. Yep. So it is okay. So because now your modifier is a +6, you only got 1 additional AC from that because of your. But now you have a better time attacking than not. You have a chance of attack and damage because of your weapon finesse.
Yep.
Okay. So, as a swift action, Orin is going to declare his challenge.
Oh boy.
So basically, he's now going to be dealing extra damage equal to his level against you.
Alright.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Sorry, I had to cough.
Mhm.
And he is going to once again draw his sword once and strike once. Does a 28 hit?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, even with the force shield, that would bring me only up to a 22.
Okay, did you activate it?
No, I'm just looking at it.
I will let you activate it now if you so wish, because it's a
All
free
right.
it's a free action.
Alright.
So just click the box,
Yep.
and now you should be 22.
Yep, he will activate it, and it doesn't really help much, but...
Thankfully, he hits another clone.
Alright. Yeah, that 8 damage would definitely hurt.
That actually would have been 15.
Definitely would have hurt. Oh, right, because he deals extra damage.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Making
Yeah, he does
making
plus
that
6 to anything. Right.
7.
Oh, right. Still. Still.
Okay.
Still.
It is now round 3.
Ow.
Ah.
What?
Your mic did.
Your
the thing.
mic peaked.
Whoops.
Alright, so I'll assume that the force shield goes.
Call high or low.
Low.
You hear a man just rush through the crowd, almost laughing maniacally.
No.
Oh no.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's happening.
You, John.
Ah.
Warning, challenger approaching.
I do have to change this.
Please tell me somebody has like Majima's theme feud. Is it even
No.
a thing? Majima's
No,
feud?
we can't.
I'm leaving. The only music I am using is copyright free / royalty free music, or those that allow us to use the music. And if we choose to dip into the Yakuza soundtrack, oh boy, you bet your sweet bippy that's freaking copyrighted.
Yeah, but oh boy, I have to change the the thing.
Uh huh.
We went 4 sessions.
Mhm.
I think this is the crazy person my wife was talking about.
And
I hope we don't have to step in.
Orin says, just focus, leave all distractions alone. And Shalelu is actually going to step in, so let me just roll his initiative.
It's gonna be the freaking Majima everywhere.
For those that care, I put flirt with a bomb. Majima's boss thief from Kwame in chat. Second, so if Shalelu's going in, can Oz also rush in to help Shalelu with Majima?
No,
No.
unfortunately no, because this is still Saburo's challenge.
Shalelu's just making sure that he doesn't get overwhelmed by Crazy Man.
Exactly.
Well, fine, then Oz loads her crossbow menacingly just in case Majima decides to fucking get a crack shot. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, you know what this means now, right? You do have a chance for sneak attacking.
Yeah.
Wait.
It didn't roll her initiative? What?
Maybe roll 20
All
just
the
be
time
There
for
we go.
Majima to show up.
I think this is the most
There
fitting
we
time
go.
for him to show up.
Of course this would be the time that Majima would show up. Are you kidding me? Have you not seen the Majima Everywhere system?
That's the
He
point of
will
this.
interrupt in a battle.
Yep. But the fact we got this far without him.
Miracle.
Yeah.
It's partially
here
because
you go.
I may or may not have forgotten about it. But also,
I've been wondering.
I saw this a good time as any to make good on it.
And then it happened.
And then it happened, yes.
Alright. So Shalelu now has an initiative.
Why is it not playing properly?
Oh, because it had
Please set up. Please
There we go.
Please right click and loop it.
yeah, I got it. Should work now.
Yeah.
Not for
There
me,
we go.
because SideTube never works for me.
Try
YouTube hates everyone.
as long as I got it going, it don't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Y'all can listen to
And
whatever you want.
this crazy person's going to go up to Orin and whack him.
Bat time!
Wait, did I predict it?
Ah.
That
Oh,
Majima
Majima!
would be attacking Orin and not Saburo?
Well, still.
You don't know shit.
You don't
know
know
what he's
shit,
doing.
but like,
You don't know what the Majima do?
The Majima do what the Majima do.
Even the Majima doesn't know what Majima.
Oh, he knows what he's
Roll a
doing.
3.
And that does not hit Orin.
Wow.
Plus 11?
I'm just imagining Majima knows Orin's name for some reason. Just says, "Oh, fine."
Okay, so
And the crazy man is going to make an additional attack with his fist.
punch.
Punch!
Which again, Orin just parries away. Apparently, Orin is unhittable today.
Oh god.
The fuck is going on here?
Well, now I'm having a better idea of what I need to at least hit.
Shalalu's going to rush in and use her longbow to fire at the crazy man. Which 17 does not hit either.
Wait.
He just bends out of the way of the arrow, which is quite a feat considering
What
the
he was
arrow
doing.
is coming from 15 feet away
Flexible.
from a longbow.
He's become Noodle Boy.
Alright.
Okay.
Whoa, when this
Saburo,
turns into
what
an
are you-
all-out brawl, fuck yeah!
What are you doing?
Saburo!
Are you gonna be focused on Orin or the crazy man?
He is here for his challenge. He is here to prove he knows what he's doing. He is going to 5-foot step over here to flank the Auron.
And now let me roll a let me roll a let me flip a coin to see if Majuma's presence there will let you flank, considering he's technically not an ally.
Yeah.
But he is drawing Orin's attention.
Yes.
Yep.
So, heads or tails, Ari? 1 or 2?
2.
You get flanking. You get flanking bonuses, and I believe flanking is still a +2 Mistiv.
Yeah, +2,
Okay.
plus you get your sneak attack.
Yep,
Alright.
you do get your sneak attack. So
Well,
basically, you're canceling out your 2-weapon your penalties for 2-weapon fighting
Mhm.
with the flank. So you are rolling at your full bonuses for both attacks if you so wish to use them.
Get him, Saburo!
Might as well make use of the fact that I can do a full roll. Just please be nice. That is nice.
Okay.
Does 27 hit?
Yes, and now look at that modifier,
Unfortunately.
+10. So 10 does hit. Roll sneak attack.
1 sneak attack. 11.
So 21 damage.
Alright, that is the first attack. Alright. Second attack. 17 I know doesn't hit.
Unfortunately, that misses, and he manages to parry off the second one. He's going to take Orin's at the ready. He's going to take a 5-foot step, and he's also going to focus his effort on you.
Yep, he's got a challenge.
Also, on question, do you also do have debilitating strike for your stuff?
Oh.
Which you did do a sneak attack on him. What do you wish to? Which status effect do you wish to inflict on him?
Right. That's a thing.
It's always nice to hear, like, Ari actually enjoying herself.
Let's see here. Okay, take a penalty for 1
You
round.
wish to give him a penalty to AC, a penalty against his attack rolls, or hampered, basically lower his movement and he cannot take a 5-foot step.
Let me look over what I have here.
Hamper him.
I'm thinking that, but I want to at least make sure I know what my options are.
Well, considering you're all melee, so
Yeah.
I would say decreasing his AC would probably have your hit chance be a lot better.
I know that
Do
right.
you want him
Actually-
easier, or have or be able to have have him having a harder time hitting you?
Like,
That's the thing.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to think about, because right now, from what I am aware of, at the very least, his AC is 18. I'm assuming it's probably somewhere around the 20 area, but I'm not positive. I just know 17 is at least the highest so far I know that does not hit. So lowering it is a good idea, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I might go for the hamper because then I can still flank him.
Hey Ari.
Hmm?
If you reduce his AC because you did the sneak attack on the first attack, that means the second attack hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You want to guarantee
Or
this
you could-
hits?
Or you can force him to stay in place. Those are the two options I'd pick
Well,
from.
I'm trying to think about it because I already also know that there's no guarantee that even in this next attack I will have the flanking bonus because technically not an ally. I'm gonna go for the AC.
Okay. So then, unfortunately, the -2 does not make a difference. So the second attack would still miss, but he does have a -2 to AC for the round.
Alright,
So you're saying going from an 18 AC to a 16 AC?
well, my second attack was
I-
a 17, so he has at least a 20, like I said. So I have to hit anything above a 20, I think. That's
Oh,
still...
you said 18. I was confused.
No, I had said my bare minimum that I knew was an 18. But I already assumed he had an AC of at least 20 because I knew a 17 did not hit.
Okay.
Basically, I'm doing a lot of math here, guys.
Yes.
A lot of
And you
mental
are
math.
calculating your actions, because this is basically a mini boss fight for you,
Yeah.
with a little extra bonus.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of mental math to make sure I know what I'm doing. But alright.
Okay, so let me roll a 1d2 to see if he's going to be focusing on you or the crazy man. It's going to be the crazy man, and he is going to use his Iejitsu Strike. Actually, no, he can only do it against the target of his challenge.
Yup, he's got a lot of stuff against him if he's aiming for Majima.
He can only use that against the target of his challenge as a full round action. Okay, so he's just going to do a normal double attack against the crazy man, which the first one hits, the second one doesn't. Crazy man. It's going for you, kid.
Alright.
5-foot step in.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to swing his club at you. Does a 23 hit?
It will.
Okay, so 1d3.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, it hits you.
Ouch.
I couldn't find the Yakuza Kiwami
Take
version
7?
of this gift, so I just...
Alright. Does that activate the shadow duplicates again?
Can you use it more? No, because your current instance of mirror image is still in effect.
Okay. That's what I wanted to clarify.
And can you use it more than once per day?
I don't know. Let me pull it up again.
It should list it.
1 per day. Actually, let me double check that. It
Once
says-
per day for every 5 rogue levels you have, so you can use it twice.
Okay, so yeah, for now it doesn't matter, but alas.
Bless you.
and he is going to strike against Orin with his next attack. With a punch.
Oh man, punch.
So we're just gonna sit here while that crazy man is hitting Sabro with a bat.
I don't think we have much of a choice.
Can't I just go in there and beat him up?
Immediately after the swing, he using the momentum from his swing, he just goes into a punch and connects into Orin.
Oh right, because against him he has a -4 AC. Oof. Youch. I mean, that 22 probably didn't mean much, but youch.
And Orin takes 9 damage. And Shalelu is going to swing at the man with her short sword, making 2 attacks.
Hey, flanking, but whoa!
Well, that second one unfortunately doesn't hit at all, but that first one's pretty good.
And the second attack fumbles. Saburo, you are still in flanking range on the crazy man.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy man, crazy man.
I'm pretty sure this has come up before, but if I were to move here, I would still get flanking against Orin, right? Even
Yes.
though, okay.
You would be flanking against Orin, but then you'll be provoking attack of opportunity against Majima.
I do have the bonus AC against that.
You do have bonus AC against AOPS.
I might go for it because he is focusing. He knows what he's up to. So I'm gonna have Saburo move here, provoke the attack of opportunity.
Okay. What is your effective AC against it?
26.
He's going to be swinging at you with this club.
All right.
And note, Orin's AC is now back to normal.
Yep.
It misses you.
Nice.
You managed to basically run. You basically managed to leap and you managed to basically leap. Basically do a short forward hop and slide underneath the bat.
Nice. All right. So
What's a bat?
now that he's
The club.
It's one of
Yep.
those. It's one of those flying creatures that you find in caves.
Saburo is tuning out the peanut gallery, and because he's back in flanking, I still get my full dice against Orin.
Yep, you get your full modifier against Orin.
All right. So first attack with the cold iron. Does a 26 hit?
Dealing 12 damage plus your sneak attack,
One sneak attack.
which is an additional 10.
Yep. All right, and second
Them delicious
second attack.
dice.
definitely misses.
Definitely misses.
All right.
Yeah, but don't forget your debilitating.
Yep. I think.
Even then, it would not help.
Oh yeah, but
Oh
Yeah,
no, it
but
didn't.
you can do
It
more.
definitely wouldn't help. But can I
It
Go off
definitely
to the
would
side.
not.
Can I change the debilitate this turn? 'Cause
Yes.
it's a Yeah. So I think I'm gonna
You-
go for the hamper, because now he's actually
keep him
within.
from moving.
Yeah, he's within range of an ally who probably won't be moving as much, or at least he can stay within circle if Majima decides to go moving around.
Okay. Is that the rest of your turn? Actually, yeah, because you used your
Yep.
movement.
Use
and-
my movement and double
your
attack.
standard. Okay, Orin. I'm gonna focus on you.
All right.
And before I make this turn, are you sure you want to hamper his movement and not give him an attack penalty?
You know, he's probably going to be focused, and not going to be leaving the threat area of Crazy Man to begin with.
True. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the attack penalty because I know he can hit like a truck.
Okay.
There's still
I'm
the
only
The
helping
truck-
you here. I'm
No,
helping you here within reason.
no. I think I'm handling this well within my own capabilities, but it's more of I have to do a lot of mental gymnastics because there's still a 33% chance he actually hits me.
Mhm.
And this is turn 4, I believe. So, yeah, as long as they don't go away, they will last another 3 turns. Alright, so
And then you just slap some things in here. There you go. Okay. Using a full round action. His sword is sheathed at the start of this turn because he's been doing that as per quick draw. Using a free action, using his free action to sheath his weapon.
mm-hmm. Boy.
And on this he's going to be dealing an additional 3d6 points of damage. Ow. Hold on.
I mean, at least it's not multiplied by criticals. Doesn't mean
No.
much, but
It doesn't mean much, but he is a crit machine. Single attack because this is a full round action.
mm-hmm.
Does that hit?
It unfortunately hits.
Okay. So now, this triggers because this was Mistiv, how would you pronounce that? Iejitsu Strike.
I think it's Iejitsu, but that's more the proper
Okay,
Yeah,
the proper
yeah.
Japanese.
yeah. And this will be terrifying Iejitsu. Every foe within 30 feet must succeed a will save or become shaken. That
Alright,
includes you.
I'd imagine.
Okay. Wanted to know for the sake of things.
I mean,
Oh wait, Tatsuya.
no, it's specifically foe. Tatsuya is not a
Hell.
combatant.
They are bystanders.
I know.
Alright, one will save out of Saburo.
I get resistance to it anyway.
Okay, take an
Ooh,
additional
you're good,
12
though.
points of damage, Ari. So you're taking 22 damage total.
Yow!
And you are shaken.
Racial feat.
It
The
doesn't
guys
mean
you
you're
resist
immune to it
might
though.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know.
Alright,
I just get a bonus.
Yeah.
I know there's a thing on
And
here
shaken is a fear effect, so Shalelu is getting a +4 against this. She is not shaken.
Alright, there we go. I knew there was a thing for that.
Much am immune to shaking. That's the question.
Alright, what does that affect specifically?
You do have a debuff up top.
No, I mean, I'm trying to... Like, what does it
Hey,
actually do?
I believe it affects your attack rolls. Let me quickly look it up. -2 penalty on all attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, and saving throws.
Okay. Basically, it's negating his, flanking bonus.
Yeah. Okay. So no. Okay. So -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skills, and ability checks. Shaken is a less severe state of fear than frightened or panicked.
Again, I stand by my statement that it negates his flanking bonus, but it doesn't activate the -2.
And now let me roll for the Majima.
Well, no, it is the -2. Whatever. Does he have an iron will? Yes.
It's Majima.
I mean, I'd say
It's a DC. It's a DC 14. So now Ari.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's still kind of somewhat fitting. I'd say that Sabro was shaken
Well,
by this guy.
actually, Han. Whoops! I actually forgot to roll 1d3 for your mirror.
Oh yeah.
And it hits the mirror, so you do not take that damage. So put that back and take off shaken.
All right. Good.
Like the idea that Orin goes to the slice and slices through a mirrored image, and Sabro just does the fucking coolest side swipe ever.
No. Okay, so basically, put in perspective, he slashed so fast. You're lucky he hit the mirror image in the ground. The ground actually cracks right next to you. And this is like a gravelly / dirt path. And also the ground is wet. Remember that.
Right.
But not enough for difficult terrain.
Just thought you noticed this.
What?
The ground thing.
He can see it.
Just a matter of, is he paying attention or is he seeing Sabro nearly getting his ears clipped?
Oh, peanut gallery from Tatsuya. Oh, I've heard stories of sword masters being able to do that. I thought I'd see one of those doing that here.
Misses against Shalelu. Hits her with his fist.
Alright, so...
Oh no! He punched Shalelu.
And she takes 8 damage.
Oof.
What's she gonna do?
Hit him back.
Hit him back
Actually-
harder.
She's gonna stab him.
Like that. That's an average Tuesday for Majima.
Basically.
For me, it was Tuesday.
The first one hits, but it only grazes him as he was anticipating the second attack, and the second strike misses.
Like the idea that it's not a slash, it's piercing. So you just like stab
Okay, Sabro.
Majima, and
Alright,
Majima
you-
just looks up, going like, "Huh. Well then,
Alright.
this is an inconvenience."
Sabro takes a bit of a calming breath knowing how close that almost hit him. But he's still well aware of what Orin is capable of. But, alas, he's just gonna make use of the fact that Shalelu is still preoccupied with this guy, and that this other guy is definitely still taking some of Orin's attention. He's gonna go in with the cold iron.
Okay, you do get flanking with this.
Flanking, and he has a -4 AC, I think, because of this. Unless he put his sword back again.
No, he still has his -4 to AC because he used it.
So, he has a lot of minus AC.
So that does hit.
Alright, and
So that's -9,
sneak attack.
-12.
Goddamn sneak attack doing more than my normal attack.
That's how the rogue do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's rogue.
You set up for the stab, and then like the
Second
coolness
attack.
of your stab.
No, still, Ari, you got lucky that Majima showed up. It's actually worked up in your favor.
It has a lot. Does the 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
And that's a second sneak attack?
Yes.
5. Still damage.
That's still a lot of damage in one turn.
You don't
Now,
know
is it-
that there's like the fucking the 1 and then the 3 here. It's great.
Alright.
Now,
The dichotomy here.
now, debilitating again, I'm assuming?
Is this going to be against his AC or against his attack rolls? I need to know.
Let me double see what the specific debilitation against attack does again. Check duplicates. Debilitating.
It's -2 to attack rolls or -2 to AC.
Let's see here. I'm gonna stick with the -2 to his attack rolls. Anything that makes him hit me less.
Okay, good.
Even with the shadow duplicates, because those are starting to run out.
And until you get hit again, you cannot refresh them.
They have been working in my favor. And alright, that is Saburo's 10.
Okay, so let me just quickly. Okay, I've actually been doing a boo-boo. He actually has damage reduction 2 against you because you are the target of his challenge.
Yeah.
So my bad.
Well,
Future reference.
yeah.
Future reference. And he is going to make a strike against you normally. So you will be taking 2 attacks. So 1, 2, 3, boom.
Thankfully, those don't hit by activating the force shield.
You know. And again, that you did make him unable to hit easier.
Yeah. That, and even if they did hit, he'd have to do the double check. So, thankfully, those are still there for at least another 2 turns.
The what?
On the start of the 7th turn, my shadow duplicates fade away anyway.
Yeah.
I've been trying to keep a mental note of what turn it is.
Okay. Good. I might make a token counter up here saying like, we'll just have a dice for called a round counter or whatever it is. But whatever. Majima. He is going to once more attack Shalelu. And that'll be a 1d20 plus 11. Misses, and he's going to punch her. And that also misses.
Good.
Shalelu, she's going to stab this fucker. And miss him both times as well.
That's a whole lot of nothing going on, but for the better.
Basically. Okay,
Ford,
Sabro.
how do you do?
Alright, Saburo's just
Your
keeping
turn.
up with what happens to be working. Alright, first attack. Not good damage, but it hits.
For the sneak attack.
I will wait until I can confirm DJ is here.
It does hit.
Alright, and
7 damage.
sneak attack.
8 damage.
Still damage. Second attack. That's a 24 hit.
Yep.
Alright,
-7.
and then sneak. Not a good round, but hey.
He does not go down. He is using a point of resolve. To stay up.
Ah.
Oh, look, he's pulling one of your moves, Cobb. Thanks, fuck you, I'm not going down yet.
And he is, and he is going, and he is using the unstoppable function of resolve to immediately stabilize, and stay standing for one additional turn. And he is staggered, and he remains conscious, but he does not fall unconscious and begin dying if he takes a standard action. What's that? Okay, yep. There we go. Staggered. So now... Yeah, he may take a single movement action or standard action each round. He can still take free, swift, and immediate actions. So... It is his turn. Do you wish to keep the...
I'm still going to keep the attack penalty.
Okay. Free action to sheath his weapon. And as additional free action, he is going to get a second wind, and I'm doing this because he is technically a mini boss for you.
Yep. You do you, mate?
I'm making this be known so it's not like I'm pulling a fastball on you.
What's a fastball?
It's what happens when you throw a small person very fast at a badger.
Why a badger?
Damn it!
Why a badger?
The first time the
Anyway.
fastball special was used, Wolverine was thrown at Sabretooth.
Alright.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Anyway. And a single full round attack. Actually, no, he can't because he's staggered currently, so he can't do that. But he's going to be taking a single attack action, which he will be getting 2 strikes still.
Yep.
Because it is a standard. Actually, no, he only gets the 1 because that's actually a full round attack. Does the 19 hit you? Does the 29 hit you? I mean.
29, yes, unfortunately.
And I believe that. I believe your duplicates would have disappeared by now.
Nope.
Okay.
I believe that this is the last
It hits
turn.
you.
Alright. Still hits, but yeah.
Take that 11 damage.
Alright, 11. Yeah, I believe this is the last turn for them before they can be refreshed, so.
Yep. So take that 11 damage. All
11.
nice and neat. There you go. And Majima, he's going to stay focused on Shalelu. Miss with a punch.
God damn.
Going to crit confirm that. It does not confirm, but he does get that hit in. That's 12 damage.
Ouch.
Woof.
The fuck is that?
I made a boo-boo?
Oops.
What'd you do?
Mistakes were made. Let's just put it like that.
Don't worry about it.
Math was off. A lot.
I think
And
someone forgot
Shalelu's
to
going
change
to continue to
this
tangle with this mofo. First one hits, second one doesn't. And she knows that this guy's not going to let him go into... let her go into range where she shines.
Mm-hmm.
Sabra, it is your turn. Do you wish to still focus on Warren, or focus on the fanatic?
I think he's got to keep himself focused, or he's definitely going to find himself on the receiving end of a sneak attack. But rather than worry about a double attack, he's just going to put everything he can into the single rapier.
Okay, so you will be getting you will be benefiting from that +2 because of the flanking.
Yep. And 1 cold iron.
That meets his AC.
Well,
Wait, isn't the rule that if it meets AC, the attacker wins? Is that how it is?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
it's a hit DC.
Yeah, like I was like the way Ari like reacted, it's like you missed. No, Ari, you hit. Smack.
I'm still saying like that's a whelp because it's like, man, that is the bare minimum. Like I said, bare minimum 20. Didn't expect it to
Okay.
be easy. Just a comment. And
Roll your sneak attack.
Yep.
Now ignore the second number on that
No,
sneak attack, 'cause that's
I'm still commenting that 11 is not bad.
it's not. I'm just saying, like, always ignore that
Oh,
second because
I've been ignoring that for a while now.
because sneak attacks do not get crit.
Yeah,
Do not get multiplied by crit.
yeah, I've been ignoring that for a while.
Okay, good. Okay, he's going to compose himself to shake off his staggered condition. Using that as a move action, and swinging his sword once against you.
Alright, I think this is the point
Is a
that...
25 hit.
Unfortunately, yes, but also, I think that was the last turn that he had the shadow dupes.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Youch. How much damage?
Wait, didn't you have a sneak
11.
attack success?
Yeah, I did. I've just been going for the attack.
Yeah, I don't think DJ calculated for the -2.
That wouldn't help.
That
Not-
wouldn't have helped.
Not on a 25, it wouldn't help.
Oh, that's right. With the ring, your AC is 22.
Yep. Alright, so how much damage am I taking?
11.
Only 11, huh? Alrighty.
And that is his turn. 5-foot step. Hey, buddy.
Boy. I was gonna say, can I refresh the things?
If he gets hit, if on this one you can, yes.
Okay.
If he hits you. And he's gonna swing at you with his club.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
That's gonna
yeah,
hurt.
that's gonna hurt a little bit. Do you wish to pop it and roll? Roll
Yeah.
your 1d4 plus 1.
Yep. I'll just put it back so they know exactly what I'm doing. And boop.
You get 2.
That's still better than none.
It's still better than nothing. So,
Alright. Put that back.
and thankfully, it hit. It hits the dupe.
Alright.
You have one illusion left.
That's still better than none.
It is better than none. I mean, considering that you have taken a maximum of 10 damage from that, because the
Still.
club is just his. He's a little shit to deal with. He doesn't have a huge HP pool, but he's a little shit.
No, you know, just casual.
move forward, single stab against this guy with sneak attack. Why are you like this? That hits him, and he takes 7 damage. Saburo.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You're no longer flanking Orin.
No, I'm not.
But you are flanking the crazy man.
Yeah, but that's not my priority at the moment.
Yep, we are officially in a blizzard, apparently.
Fun!
According to my computer, anyways.
Finally, you're one
It's
of the
risky.
only good things at Dairy Queen.
It's risky, but I'm gonna opt for trying to move away from the crazy man again.
Okay.
I do have the +4, so my AC is effectively 26. Good. Gracious. Roll the thing and hope for the best. Guess.
Oh,
Ouch.
It's you
Cool.
instead.
Ouch.
Well, it's only what, a D3?
1d6.
Ouch. How
Yeah, I
much?
have to assume that Majima's a monk. And also noting that all simple weapons, at least in D&D, are monk weapons. Those scale. I'm not sure how it works with Pathfinder.
They don't.
Okay. But they're still proficient with simple weapons,
How much
so the
damage?
bat being a simple weapon would be...
What?
How much damage?
Give me a minute.
Great question.
Here we go.
Youch is my answer. It's probably youch.
Not youch. Not yet, at least.
Bro, most of my damage has been...
Okay, yeah, that's a bit of an ouch.
You know.
Okay, so that was a move action. So
Yep.
you can do your 2-weapon fighting against him still, because that is using a standard attack action.
Yep.
You can do it!
I'm gonna go for the double hit and hope for the best. So, first, Cold Iron. God. Friggin'.
Ari? That hit.
I'm still mad. I mean, 12 damage. Nice. But, you know,
Yeah, that's
I'm
max damage.
I'm still mad that this is getting ridiculous.
Eri, it's always going to get ridiculous with Majima involved. You know this.
Yes.
I'm
But,
sad I couldn't find, like, the Majima gif of him just running into a fight.
alright.
All I could
and
find was octopus being thrown.
Sneak attack. Another 12. Yoish.
Just gotta knock him down soon.
And he's using another point of resolve to stay standing.
Oh god!
Orin!
I mean,
To take a loss!
no, he resilient enemies.
Proving a point. No, he's proving a point.
And that one doesn't hit.
No, that one definitely doesn't.
But the point is mostly being proven by now, I think.
You know, Tatsu's looking like, I hope that isn't real snakeskin.
Oh, on Majima.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you're a people snake, not a snake.
I mean, considering Majima, he's most likely like a monk of all things. I mean, he's got unarmored defense. He's got punch.
Okay. Free action for one more small second wind. And he's still is staggered. So he's going to make one basic attack against you against one individual. And he's going to take it against the crazy man.
I'm surprised.
He's had enough of he's had enough of Majima shit.
I mean, he's kind of interrupting an important
Which
thing.
surprisingly it missed. Majima's going to swing at Shalelu. That hits. Dealing 9 damage. And he's gonna throw a dagger at you, Saburo.
Oh boy.
Which that will provoke an attack of opportunity from Shalelu.
Oh, yeah, because he's attacking someone kind of out of
He's
his way.
he's making a ranged attack.
Hey, Oran's already moved, so he can't make an attack of opportunity.
No, it's because he's staggered.
Yeah.
Oh, right, stagger.
He can only take...
Standard.
Right. I should know this. I have a stagger ability.
Yeah, you do.
I've got a gun. Wait, I don't.
It does. I'm assuming that misses you, Ari.
What was it? 13? Oh,
13.
yeah. It definitely missed. I stepped away from my screen for 2 seconds.
Confident, aren't you?
No.
Okay,
No, it's honest.
Shalelu's going to take a full round attack to stab this guy twice. And hit him both times.
Stab his ass.
She's also done with this man.
I think everyone's getting done with him.
And this guy is so battered to the point where it's like, you almost look like you see a smile on his face and you get an air of satisfaction from him, to the point where he just tosses down. He throws something at the ground. Smoke happens, and poof,
boom.
he gone. He gone.
What does he throw to the after he threw something to the ground?
I believe they're called smoke bombs where
No,
from.
Did he just throw down the bomb, or did he also throw down something else? That's what I'm curious about. Does the
You don't know.
Does the Majima? Do the Majima mini bosses drop the equivalent of like the shit Nemesis drops if you somehow drop them?
I believe he just.
I don't
straight
think he
up
has
like it.
loot.
He does
Yeah.
not have loot.
What would be really fucking funny is if he just, after you beat him, he drops a suitcase.
Suitcase full of something you can't discern what it is.
Yeah.
Actually, Han. I'll decide that after the fight.
Yeah. We'll decide if there's a suitcase on the ground after the fight.
No, it won't
Alright.
be a suitcase. And
Why not?
And Shalelu is now going to back out of this fight, considering it's now no longer a fair fight.
Yep. Alright.
It's make or break, Ari.
Yep.
I say you break him. You know, just
Kinda has no choice.
Yeah. Sabro is just going to take a moment to recenter his focus now that this guy is no longer...
You can also fight defensively,
Yeah.
so...
I'm just trying to weigh my options here. Because...
Now with fighting defensively, you will be taking a -4
Mm-hmm. For the attacks, right?
for the attacks, but you will be getting a... You will be getting a +2 dodge bonus to AC.
Hmm.
And you can do this as a standard action. So I'm just letting you know this, but it'll be a... I'll let you do it as a move action or a standard action, whichever you so wish.
I'll probably use it as my move action for him to basically recenter his focus and just kind of go more defensive. Hold on a second.
Okay. Okie doke. Bam, bam, bam. So what have you guys been thinking of the show so far?
It's something.
Alright, I'm back.
I was just like sitting,
I have two words.
I guess, leaning against a box. I guess.
Alright. Yeah,
Two
Sabro's...
words are happy and chaos.
Yeah, Sabro's gonna go on the defensive, but he's still gonna go for a strike.
Okay, so you will be taking a -4 to this.
Yep, but only with the one weapon, so...
And your AC will be, yeah. Okay, and your AC will be higher.
Yep.
By 2.
Alright, so 1 rapier.
That's at a -4. So that is an 18, and that misses him.
Yep.
And Orin is going to take... and since he's still staggered, he is only going to make a single attack. You're lucky he didn't get that second attack in!
Yeah, just give me a good second here.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Which even then, if you hover over it, he rolled both ones on that critical damage. Holy shit. And also, before you ask, no, you cannot crit on your crit confirm to get additional crit. That is not a thing.
Oh, that's what I come back to.
But again, right, Mistiv, that is not a thing.
No. As cool as it would be, no.
It would be broken as hell.
Well, it'd be really freaking difficult to get more than one, but yes.
Which,
if you
if
get a
you
full
look
crit
at-
build, then yes.
If you look at right there, Mistiv, I just did that. I rolled 2 20s for that second attack.
That's very rude, and I don't think Saburo lived that.
No, because thankfully, because he's staggered, he's only taking 1 hit. He's only taking one. He can only take 1 attack action. It's just that the macro rolls both at the same time.
Does Saburo have more than 9 HP?
Yes, he does. Thankfully.
Oh, good job.
But it hits the clone instead.
Woo!
Ooh, I apparently came in at the right moment to find out
Yeah,
I
you
didn't get
did.
hit. Alright.
You got lucky on that one.
Yep. You just go away.
Holy shit, though.
Alright.
That's a lot of green.
Yeah.
It's Crimbo season.
Red and green, because there's one red in there. Alright.
It's almost Christmas.
God damn.
It is.
Christmas. God
It
damn.
is almost
Just
Christmas.
because it's almost Christmas doesn't mean it wasn't Christmas.
Alright, he's just gonna... He's gonna have to stay on his I may have to be risky with this one.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
He's...
Are you not gonna fight defensively anymore?
No, he's gonna just go in with
Ooh.
the one good strike, because this is kind of his last good chance now that his attention is fully back on him. So, just gonna use the one cold iron. So,
If you crit, I am going to shit myself.
Not change your pants.
And you rolled a 20 on that crit confirm as well. Well, unfortunately, he has 1 more point of resolve.
I don't care. That's funny.
You're happy with that one. You're happy with that one.
Yeah. Just
Oh, there we go.
What are the
That's
chances
it.
of stuff like that happening? Not great.
And yet it happened.
Yeah.
And 1 last strike from Orin. You're lucky that missed.
Yup. I'm just Also,
I've actually only brought you down to 1.
yeah, still.
Sabro? If you miss this, I am just going to hang my head in shame.
I will as well. I'll probably flip the metaphorical table. I went from double 20 to a 1.
Flip the metaphorical table.
I'm just...
Which I'm just going to copy and paste that just to put it into the game chat.
Thankfully, I've got a Lego table on my desk that I can flip for you, Ari.
There you go, Ari. There's the metaphorical table flip.
There it is.
Thanks.
Ari.
Hold on.
She's dead. She died.
I have to put it... fucking- there.
Ari?
I'm here.
Because I don't want to take his turn without...
I'm here.
Okay.
I just
making
accidentally
sure.
hit the thing. I'm here. I never
Okay.
left.
And that's the only attack you're making?
I was making it at disadvantage anyway. Am I allowed to change it to the double strike? Because that would have missed anyway.
It would have missed anyway because it would be a 1. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt to fumble on the first strike, but take the second.
That one's a 19.
Okay. Unfortunately, that misses. I'm sorry.
Listen, I got the double 20 crit
I gave
confirmed,
you the
so.
chance. I gave you the chance at least.
Yeah. I just know that even if he does hit me, it can't kill me because he probably won't go for the double strike, but we don't know.
He can because he's staggered.
Right. Because I've done that. That's right.
No, it's because of resolve. He's staggered.
Yeah.
The 29 will hit you and take 6 damage.
Yup. This is a very, very stressful fight.
And the unstoppable for samurai is even scarier than Orcish ferocity. You know why?
Because Orcish ferocity only works for 1 round, and then you're down.
This is until he takes additional damage from any source. Which he then does fall unconscious. He doesn't start dying, he falls unconscious.
So I actually have to hit the fucker.
Yes. You actually have to hit him.
Fair. Alright. I'm just going to hope and assume all of my strength into this one attack and just please actually be good. God, freaking-
You go and take the second attack.
Yeah. Nope. Roll 20 is being a cheeky fucker right now.
Single swipe with the katana.
Ouch!
And with that strike, both of you fall unconscious. Because combat is over.
Yep.
And this is why I came here.
I consider
Cool, just ignore the other guy. Grab Sabo and run for it.
Guys,
That's not what I meant.
There, you can cut the music now.
Alright. I did consider backing up and trying to heal, but I'm like, no.
Would that be honorable?
I mean, he wasn't doing it, so why would Sabro?
Exactement.
Because who needs honor when you can live?
I mean, he also knew that he wasn't gonna kill him, so.
Yeah.
Win the fight.
Just win the fight. Just win the fight.
I mean,
God
hey,
damn it.
hey,
You're not a samurai.
from a freaking meta perspective, the fact that I got him to use his resolve multiple times kind of shows Sabro is a bit, you know, stronger than he probably did lead on.
Yes.
So-
Or at least when they
Marcia,
first encountered.
I know you're a healer, but I'm just gonna on Sabro.
Which considering that would have been a -9. Yeah, Sabro, you're at 5 HP right now.
Yep.
And Marcy, if you wish to just use your your healing spells on the two of them just to bring them back up to at least moderate health? You can.
Hang on. I'm multitasking. And also kind of hungry.
Well,
Fine,
Tatia's gonna head over to Oz.
Hey guys, if Marcy's not gonna be able to get over here, thankfully, I've
Hang on.
packed 2 copies of
Okay.
this.
Rolling
Just give
Cure
it back.
Light Wounds.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Now you can use your higher.
In fact, 2 copies of this.
Okay, so that would be plus 5, so that's 6. Orange at 0. And again, like, I'm just gonna assume that you guys burn through your healing spells just to get them back up. So I'm just gonna roll them for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oz,
What?
got you the item you needed.
What?
Got the stuff you wanted.
Oh, don't worry about it. As
Okay,
she
so
pulls the
awesomely
pistol
enough,
off.
that cure moderate heals for 27.
On which one of us?
I'll let it be on you, Sabro.
Alright. Did plus 27?
I got.
This.
That would be a plus 5. There we go.
I was just gonna like whip out the pistol that she notices is on the holster on his back. So you did take this.
He probably just kind of shakes himself a little as he kind of comes to. Just a bit of a motivation.
Yeah, well, you did. You definitely came out better than him.
Do you guys actually want to know what Orin's health pool was?
What?
Too much.
111.
Nice.
Oh,
That is without of those 2-second wins because of mid-boss fight.
You also have to take in consideration that,
The Majima.
yeah, I was gonna say most of that damage was still only Saburo.
But still though, again, it was actually beneficial that Majima popped up.
Yeah. Because it gave me the sneak attack because Shalelu was concerned with the Majima and also kind of taking his attention a bit.
Yeah, exactly. So
Let
it's
me
just
see
the
if Shalelu needs some help.
she's
I know
fine.
she got banged up a little bit.
She is fine. She actually does indeed have spells.
Saburo probably gets up and kind of dusts himself off a bit. So are we counting that as a draw or as a win?
Yeah, you're still standing, even if we had to pick you back up. So, friendship.
Technic- Now, if this was a tournament, it would be considered a draw. Because we both
Well-
fell. We both hit the ground at the same time, but this test wasn't a matter of beating me. It was a matter of proving yourself. And whether it was despite that hooligan showing up, you did hold your own against me.
He certainly made things a little bit on the difficult side, but I'd say I was able
Lying through your fucking teeth.
to... I mean, you know.
Actually, Orin, if that's the correct term, usually draws are called by the hostess. Considering I'm the closest thing to royalty here, as she points the gun to the air and fires, even though it's a blank. Sabra, what is your surname?
Mutsuki.
I decree, Sabra Mutsuki is our victor.
Saburo just kind of laughs. I appreciate it, but I'm pretty sure my retainer here would have agreed, even without the formalities.
Formalities.
Regardless. And now, you remember the agreement, don't you?
That I do. Out of character, I don't. It's been a while, man.
It has
The
been a while.
the agreement is that if Sabro could prove to Orin that he can stand his own, if he's strong enough to survive without his allies, without any help, he will not send word back home of Sabro's origins, and just say that he is yet to find him.
Mm-hmm. Sabro kind of tilts his head a little bit, though. But, knowing what our agreement is, where are you going to go?
I will stay here. It seems like this town could use a little more help with protecting itself.
Yeah, someone's got to protect the town while we're gone, Saburo.
That is true, and seeing it here and just knowing him for as long as I have, Orin is a reliable folk.
Where's the wind speed?
Besides, I'm pretty sure Sheriff Hemlock needs all the help he can get.
Yeah, I sure as hell I'm not staying here after the stalker incident.
We're still not finished with that stalker incident, though. We have to figure out more about the cause.
Yeah, but
Hey, we'll figure out the cause, but I definitely, blew that stalker's head out.
Yeah, but we are leaving soon. At least to continue on investigation.
Ah, shit, I gotta get back to the forge. Sabra, meet me near Twilight.
But note, from this fight, you do have several cuts and bruises on you, as does Orin. And your armor is looking severely worse for wear, and you might have a good few scars on you from this encounter.
Yeah.
You know, your fare will probably cover up those scars, but your armor and everything else, so you might need a good seamstress.
We'll
No need.
tend to that.
No need. And
Well,
Orin,
you seem to. Well, you're the jack of all trades, aren't you?
did I say that? No. and Sabro,
Mm-hmm.
you have and from his person, Orin takes from his coat. And note, Orin did not use his one arm the entire time. He only used one.
Yep.
And from his coat, you using his other arm, he pulls out the same dark blue and black chain shirt. It almost looks to alternate between the colors, and passes it to you. And you are now in possession of the Chains of Shadow.
Oh man.
If you look into game 2 chat, there is its item card.
Ooh. Mythal change. Huh.
Blue and black. Some family colors there, Saburo.
Sabro kind of just holds it. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Even though it does have it still has a bit of a heft to it. It's much. It feels much lighter than some of the other stuff that you have worn because of its mithril because of its mithril make.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you wish to put that on now?
I'd imagine so.
So you get back to the inn. So all of you get back to the inn. Patch yourselves up. Eat whatever you wish to do.
Hmm.
And after getting some food in you and getting yourself bandaged up properly with what couldn't be healed, you walk down the stairs wearing this suit, and I will quickly pen this in.
Mm-hmm.
Which part is Oz had to run back to the forge, so she isn't seeing this yet.
No, it's well into the evening where at least
It's still
you-
well a day, and she's gonna be working tirelessly on this.
Yeah, until the next day.
She plans to at least sleep most of the first leg of the travel.
Alright, so I assume that this also de-equips the studded leather, or is this something...
Yes.
Okay.
It unequips that, and I'm penning it all in.
Alright, and...
And now you can definitely take that off because the cat's grace will have worn off by now.
Yep.
So they just pen that in,
You know,
and then just look at what Mithril does as well.
knowing what has been mentioned of stuff, that fight between Sabra and Oron only lasted like a minute and a half.
It's why Oz had to quickly run back to the forge because her
Or meh?
Or meh.
I mean, for anything, for the sake of dramatics, we'll say it lasted a lot longer than that.
Oh, certainly, especially with the Majima.
Yes.
But alas, you get what I mean.
Okay. Okay. So. Okay, so. Let me just put the normal things in for the change shirt. 4. And because it's mithril, and because it's +2, the armor bonus is increased by +2.
Mm.
So that's with a 6. And because it's mithril, its max dex bonus is increased by 2.
Mhm.
And its armor check penalty is reduced by 3 to a minimum of 0.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure Sabro's gonna be harder to hit than Cobb now.
Nah.
Cobb has been the easiest character to hit since day one.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, whoop.
Oh yeah, no.
What?
On.
What was your
There we go.
AC in the
There we go.
beginning?
Everything's right now.
Alright, no, yeah, Tatsuya's got a pretty low AC.
What was your?
Cobb had an
what
AC
was-
of 17 at some point.
Not still low, but now Airy.
Mhm.
Because of it, and now you can benefit. You now get the full benefits of Cat's Grace if you choose to chug another potion because of the increased maxdarity bonus of this chain shirt.
Oh man.
Because if you look under additional, your max dex bonus for it is now 6 with it.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Well, he'll have to think about it because he mostly bought them because he wanted to make sure he at least had a chance against this guy.
Yeah. No, and I will. and with the ring active, your total AC, your total armor class is 24.
Woof. He's a dodgy little fucker.
Which I forget. Did Oz, did you want to pass on the ring of protection to Sabra or no?
That will be discussed when someone finally meets her back up at the forge, like she said. Like she said she would that.
Which I think, considering with this new suit, I don't think she needs it.
I don't think Zabro needs it, but that will be discussed. You know, when
Later.
Again,
Oz
you two
finally
can discuss it amongst yourselves.
Yeah, no, when Oz finally, when the RP of him going to the thing, because Oz still needs to pass on something, so.
Anyway, and you guys can do that. I'm going to remove the rapier, the second rapier, from your.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm going to return my rapier.
Yep.
There you go.
They'll be returned when Sabra
And
goes to
also
see
removing
Oz.
the Morning Star.
Yeah,
There you go.
I don't think I ever used it.
Not really. And I will be adding, though I will be adding in Expeditious and while I'm doing this, you guys can do your RP.
Alright, give me a second. Yeah, I'd say after getting all patched up and stuff, Sabra just probably kind of quickly tells the others, I'll be back in a while. I'm gonna go see what Oz is up to. And he quickly goes out to the forge and finds a certain Oz.
Like I said, what you note that she doesn't even have her overshirts on. She's actually just with the corset and the gloves, just trying to like pound out some metal.
Yeah, he probably just kind of rests her rapier against the wall. Aren't you concerned with getting burned?
I've been burned a lot in my time out here. It's just a part of the game.
Fair enough. Though I do appreciate you letting me use your sword for a bit.
Well, you were quite skilled with it. And it helped you in the long run, didn't it?
In the long run, yes. To be fair, it took a lot of convincing to have Warren teach me how to use a sword in the first place.
When were you going to tell us you have noble blood?
You're not there, Moss.
No, this is more so out of character. It's like 8 p.m. and I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Go eat dinner. Go.
You can go
Yeah,
do
you
that.
can-
if you gotta go, you can go. We can fill you in after.
Yeah.
Thank you, because I'm fucking starving.
Yeah, go
I
do
get
your
dinner
thing,
brought
bro.
to me and it's delicious.
But,
Anyway,
Sabro just kind of... He kind of gives you, like... This is almost more teasing than him actually, like, lying or anything. He's just like, whatever are you talking about?
You spend 17 years as the daughter of a court wizard. You start to hear words like retainer when princes come to visit.
He kind of just leans against the side wall. I was just looking for the right opportunity to mention it, but there's a lot about me that you guys don't know. Being of
pride.
yeah, being of noble blood was one of those things that I just felt wasn't important for a while.
It explains some of your mannerisms, and kind of bounces back your sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers is more of something I've acquired on the few months I was out trying to get away.
Most noblemen usually have some form of kleptomania when they finally leave the house.
Well, he just kinda shrugs. Well, to be fair, you probably picked it up when we had our little chat back at the Misgivings. You know,
I had
about...
my assumptions for a while.
you know, but dancing and all that such, and understanding what you're talking about with parties. Pretty sure I'm the only one that really knows what you're talking about half the time.
It's refreshing. Being on the road this long, it's nice to finally talk to somebody that can actually understand half the words that fall out of your mouth.
But, like I said, there's many things you guys don't know about me, and with due time, and when we're away from the town of many ears, you may learn more of them. But,
Well,
Hmm.
maybe I'll offer this. I trade information for information. I know I'm not exactly the most open person. You got any questions?
he ponders it for a while. Only one. What are you doing?
For a time, when I finally left that damned palace, I fell under the care of my uncle. An investigator. Steelhound, they called him. He was a great man, skilled with many firearms, charismatic to boot. But he taught me something very early on. When you're in this profession, you don't just take, or you're not just given what you need. At every point, you have to make something of your own. As she dunks something into the water and pulls out a weird circular object with 6 divots in it.
Yeah, he just kinda gives, like, a quizzical look. More of those firearms of yours?
Exactly. It's a design me and him worked on a couple years back. We were always busy, and he never trusted me in the forge at any point, so I was never able to put it to good use. You see that gun over there on the counter? And that's what he gave me on my 17th when I finally left my father. Well, left is a quizzical term. I kind of rode out on the back of my uncle's cart.
Sabra probably just laughs. Well, I think I relate to that one. I found my way here by sneaking aboard a ship, so...
That gun was the start of my new life. A life dedicated to finding the hag that cursed my blood. And this...
Okay, I'm gonna be
Good.
honest here.
Mhm.
The music is oddly fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. This... As she pulls out more, almost machine-looking parts. They're rough around the edges, of course, but it's oddly refined. This is the next step. I'm no longer relying on what I was given. I'm making something of my own.
So what are you gonna do with the old one? Sell it for scrap?
That pistol was even older than my uncle when he gave it to me. And he said it'd be older than me when I finally give it to you. Give it to someone else. Guns are not exactly the most common thing around here, as you can tell. And because of that, they aren't something you can just simply give away. Responsibility, some form of mock heroism, and, well, a refusal to stop when the going gets tough. All required to properly use such an item.
I'd imagine a good aim is also up there.
You'd think, but Sometimes bullet just hits. Other times it just misses, regardless of your aim. It's
Sounds like archery.
It's about the force of will you put into it more than anything. You're firing something farther than ever, and you're putting a lot of faith in it at the end of the day. An uncontrollable hunk of metal fired at hundreds of miles, faster than an arrow, faster than a spell. It's the responsibility at the end of the day with a power like that.
Sounds like it.
So, considering you still haven't given me back my holster, I say it's yours.
If you're certain.
I can always take it back if you disappoint me.
If only I could take back teaching you how to use a rapier properly.
You're still gonna need me to service it. I doubt you understand why it wouldn't fire earlier.
Can't say I truly understand. No?
The flint's dead.
He probably looks at it a bit. Surely those words will mean something in time.
True. That they will. They'll mean something more to you than me, though. With this, I'll be firing a new caliber. As she slides a box over to Sabra. Something new I designed.
He probably inspects those as well.
Opening the box, you notice brass tubes instead of the iron balls she'd been loading into her gun.
I'd imagine these are a bit more reliable than essentially throwing metal rocks at people.
Well, instead of packing the gunpowder into the gunpowder's packed into those slugs. Less explosion, but because of that, you have to get the proportions right.
Well, best of luck making sure these work. Just don't work yourself to the bone and remember to sleep. And perhaps maybe get some dinner.
I plan on sleeping the first leg of the travel anyway.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that you at least get some food in you. That I know you still need.
I left the bullets in a powder keg and a powder horn in your room.
Just reminds me that I need to learn to lock that thing.
You really do. What's this about a shillelagh?
You just see his
This is
ear.
like this.
You just see his ear flick. Well, best of luck with that. And you're about to drop something.
Make sure you don't do it near my wall.
Again, Sarah's ears just flick.
Brady.
You better distract her, and then she hits you with the second hit. It's great.
Yep.
Alright. I think that's all the two of us had, so.
Yep.
Yep.
And if anything, next session I'll be handling the partially rushed day 2. And then working on travel, which Cobb's may or may not be coming up, but also Marcy's, your thing will also be coming up.
Ooh. But,
I have a thing? Oh shit.
yeah.
Yeah, you do.
But,
What did I do?
Something.
yeah,
I
but
did something.
I hope
you did.
y'all enjoyed this. It was very, very Sabado-based, as you could tell, but, you know, that's gonna happen once in a while. But,
One day, there will be an Oz-based thing that isn't just a gun.
But I suppose until next time, we will see you later.
Will Oz be gun? Will Sabro be gun? Will Cobb be gun?
The answer is maybe.
Fear everything.
Later.
Fear